Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you so fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's bright. There's phones. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me. Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
Show me child pornography.
I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.
Some bullshit that happened somewhere today.
I did not have a missing monkey on my bingo card this morning.
I'm gonna come.
Welcome, everybody. Let's flip the screen over. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Hey, how you doing? Still futzing with the lights to get this set up to be just the way I want. Thought I had an idea of a way we could solve some of our problems, but it seems that idea was all for naught. How about if we do it like that? Is that better? That's better. That's better. But now this one's shitty, so we gotta get like one on each side. I'm not missing half of the show like yesterday, says Seeing Caesar. Well, yesterday was the smoke show, and don't worry. I mean, stuff happens. It was daylight savings time. Oh, I just spilled an entire No, I didn't. I really love how much fun I'm having with the Aaron Imholt spilling water thing. If you're a sandwich maker, can't stand, it's broken. If you're a sandwich maker, can't stand, it's broken. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't get it. Not in the UK for 2 more weeks. What? You don't look as washed out as before. Yeah, because we stopped using the overhead lights, the ones that were above us, and we got a second set of lights to put in. But unfortunately, and I have to cough. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot to unmute me the whole damn time. I'm retarded. Oh. I have the audio on so I can hear the phone ring, but so that way you won't. Because if doctor calls happen and I forgot to actually hit the fucking button. Here I was making fun of Aaron for not placing his water at a safe but reachable distance, and I pull that fucking bullshit. God damn it. Now I look like an absolute dick. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Glad to have you. You are muted, my friend. Yes, the light sources look like they're coming towards you instead of above you. Yes, they are literally coming towards me instead of above me, and I can't get anything behind me at the moment. I tried the thing that I have back there to help. I'm not doing enough, so I am going to have to just literally order like a little floor-based little light bar thing that I can just turn on, and so that's what we'll be doing today. And then once we have that, the backlighting should be good. The screen should be good. We won't have this weird fuzzy shit, which is shitty. But if we get that up, then we can turn these down a little bit, and I'll be even less washed out. And actually just aim them a little bit more properly at me and dim them a bit, and perfect. It'll be perfect. But anyways, we've got a lot of stuff to get into, so let's not worry about my ugly mug. We have a sex trafficking victim who kind of got used as a political puppet and literally does not approve of being used as a political puppet, let alone an actual puppet, like a dick puppet. So she complained about it. We're going to talk about that, and as well, we have a couple of other women who kind of, I don't know, made some interesting news. We have the two ladies in Ohio who tried to reenact Weekend at Bernie's. We have a Lebanese woman who started like a war online, and we have old Korean women. Apparently, there's an AI robot that they're turning to for companionship. So I think we're all fucked because they're wooing over the old people, and then it's game over. So we've got no chance. But we'll cover all of that. Seems complicated, says Chevy JB. What seems complicated? The light source issue? Yeah, the light source issue is complicated. Mostly just because I'm using a green screen. If I could get the effing... if I could get my body and legs to work better and get my stupid... flag mounted on the wall, I wouldn't use a green screen. We'd just drop this and it wouldn't be a problem. The lighting's actually a little bright, but not too bright. Right now it's down to a much more manageable level than it was when it was above me. Ironically, Grandpa in Chief apologized to the rapist while effing up the victim's name. We live in Clown World. I have that story as well. I have that one as well. The ooh. Try it like this. Does this work any better? No, it doesn't. See what I mean? I gotta get that frickin' backlighting. I'll come over and help you, says Mikey. That might be what we come to pretty soon here. We're gonna. I want the green screen thing to work too, though. I need both. I have to do the green screen for Aaron. So once we have the backdrop and the egg chair sorted out, we can go back to using the egg chair with the backdrop. But I don't know. We'll figure it all out. I'm not sure how, but we'll do it. We'll do it live. Anyway, so we have the sex trafficking victim. We have the dead body used to get money from a bank. And the I have this one lined up. I don't know if I believe it or not. It's too perfect. We have a video of an Israeli man telling a Palestinian woman how he is allowed to take her house because she's not going to get it back no matter what. So it doesn't matter if he takes it or someone else's. Her home is getting taken. And that's his justification for being a squatter. I really don't know how this video came to be without it being a complete and utter, like fake, because they speak English. That's the part that weirds me out the most. They speak very, very decipherable, very well-pronounced English. Why are you two having this fight in Palestine in American English or just English? So it doesn't make sense. We'll get it looked at. Lab glass and Message muted by what? Message muted by Mikey Two Milks. Why was a message muted by Mikey Two Milks? What message was muted? Why did we mute the message? What was the message? I now have questions. All right, well, good to see you, Lab Glass. You know what? I bet that isn't true. I bet that, yeah, he's lying. That's what, because I tried to click on it and it wouldn't let me. So, yeah, and Lab Glass is a mod, so you wouldn't get... Thank you, Lab Glass, for the 125 bits. That is very, very generous of you. We appreciate it. Rogue Mods, says Sean. I don't know. I don't know about rogue mods, but we like to have fun. That's the message. Oh, yes, that's the message. All right. That was the message that was muted. Apparently, dropping ass was muted by Mikey Two Milks. In which case, I'll say, thank you for not letting him blast ass. Zach's 138 saying it's a dick picture. A lot of things are. All right, that I've got to let go of the is it no all of the lights are why is it so bad over there? Oh, that's bothering me. We'll have to work on it tonight and fix it for the rest of the week. We'll see. I don't know. We'll get it figured one way or another. Something will happen. All right, so we have a show we might as well get into. Everybody seems like they've filtered in. We've got everyone here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Glad to see all of you. Thank you for being here. If you don't mind doing me a favor, click the thumbs up on all of your respective platforms. Love getting a little more people into this. This would be great. All right, so we're starting with Senator Katie Britt, who, by the way, fucking tasty little dish on that one, isn't it? Like, Katie Britt's got that like brunette cutie thing going, and I should probably not be objectifying her when we're talking about her linking a sexual trafficking victim to her State of the Union rebuttal. All right, so let's play this. It's going to be obviously a little more left wing because it's from our friends at CNN. She's as dumb as she is hot. Well, then that means I've got a chance. Because if she is as dumb as she is hot, then this lady must be pretty stupid. Let's, Oh, how much do I bet we're going to get an ad? We got an ad!
Honey.
This is creepy as shit.
NyQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NyQuil Honey. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching...
That is such bull. Oh, crap. I wanted to pause it. That is such bull. You get her to drink the cough syrup so you can stup her. That's the whole thing. You're like, honey, take this so I can plow you in the back door. Like, again, you're not doing that for free. Don't be like, I'm just a supportive husband. No, you're not. You want to F that lady.
Woman at the center of a State of the Union response controversy.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Such bull.
Yes, such bullshit. There was definitely grape involved, right? I love how we're taking a NyQuil commercial and turning it into sexual assault. Really, really awesome to do right before we do a story about someone who was part of a sex trafficking thing and probably sexually assaulted. I am completely insensitive. Cowbell for, who was it? Wilmer Autotech. Cowbell for Wilmer. Hey-o. It helps if you mute the right slider. Asshole. Okay, god damn it. Who's driving this wagon train? Okay, so we have a bunch of things to do. NyQuil is down her throat. Now for something else. No, Saint Caesar. That passageway may not be open, so I don't think her throat's ready for visitors. But my point is, you can totally have at the other side if you've now helped her take care of her head cold issue. Swallow this so I can nut on your butt. Like, I mean, it's just... How do you spell love? I mean, really.
CNN's Rafael Romo has the story. So, Rafael, the woman, tell us more about who she is and why she has decided to speak out tonight.
Erica, her name is Carla Jacinto, and I have known her since 2014. CNN profiled her story as part of CNN's Freedom Project, which seeks to raise awareness about modern-day slavery. Jacinto says she's very careful about who she gives her testimony to and how and when she does it. So she was very surprised, Erica, she told me, when she found out yesterday that she was involuntarily put in the middle of a social media storm. This storm was prompted by what appears to be the use of her story during the Republican response to the State of the Union address by Alabama Senator Katie Britt. I reached out to Carla Jacinto in Mexico City for her reaction, and this is part of what she told me. Let's take a listen. At one point when I met you years and years ago, you told me that you felt like at the beginning Mexican politicians had taken advantage of you by using your story for political purposes. Do you feel like that happened once again?
Oh, boy. Gee, she felt like they used her for political purposes in Mexico, and then she just gets mentioned in the U.S. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, Bob, I'm going to say that's a stupid question. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she feels used, and she should, because she was. Let's not beat around the bush. Throat coat. Look, I mean, if you throat coat after the honey has been introduced, you're going to reintroduce the problem. Again, this is how we breed infection. Let them heal. For God's sakes, just beat off or something. Why are you people so damn horny?
Here in the United States?
Yes. In fact, I hardly ever cooperate with politicians because it seems to me that they only want an image. They only want a photo. And that to me is not fair. I work as a spokesperson for many victims who have no voice, and I really would like them to be empathetic.
First of all, I would like to say South of the Border Rogue is amazing for the new X-Men reboot.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Thank you, Jesse, for the 1,000 channel points and the information about my mother. I did not know that. The things that you learn on this program. Let's go ahead and go.
All the governors, all the senators to be empathetic with the issue of human trafficking, because there are millions of girls and boys who disappear all the time. People who are really trafficked and abused, as she mentioned. And I think she should first take into account what really happens before telling a story of that magnitude.
That's right. She needs to take into account what really happened. This Katie Britt needs to sign herself up to be sexually trafficked. And only then will she be allowed to talk about it. Because then and only then will she understand. Sean, we get channel points. The YouTube... See, I want to get the YouTube channel monetized so that way you guys can get to do your super chats and stuff. But YouTube does not have a channel point system that I know of, and so I can't do that over there. That is currently a feature exclusive to Twitch. You can do Rumble rants and things like that on Rumble. But again, the channel points thing is kind of exclusive to Twitch. Fanatical Bucks fan saying hashtag fuck YouTube. Look, we go on all three platforms, and maybe we should start going on more. But we go on all three platforms. You watch it on what you want. You get to use it on what you want. The Twitch stuff was always to have fun, and back in the day, to people to F with me while I played a video game. Now it's not quite the same. But, again, those are all there. And Saint Caesar, hashtag, why? Why? I want them to like me so I can have a monetized channel. I'm, poor, and this road is getting hard. All right, we're just going to do no.
Jacinto also told me that Senator Britt got many of the facts of her story wrong. First of all, Jacinto says that, one, she was not trafficked by Mexican drug cartels, but by a pimp that operated as part of a family that entrapped vulnerable girls in order to force them into prostitution. Two, she also said that she was never trafficked in the United States, as Senator Britt appeared to suggest. Three, she was kept in captivity from 2004 to 2008 when President George W. Bush, a Republican, was in office, as opposed to the current administration, as the senator implied. And four...
Okay. So she got a lot of the facts wrong. All right, what's your fourth problem? I can't imagine what else we could have.
She met the senator at an event at the border with other government officials and anti-human trafficking activists instead of one-on-one. CNN has confirmed much of what Jacinto has said in prior reporting, and her story hasn't changed since we first spoke. Jacinto told me no one reached out to her to ask for her permission to use her story as part of a political speech. Someone using my story and distorting it for political purposes, she told me, is not fair at all. Erica?
Right. But here's my question, guys. Would you do that if the person who lied about it was Biden? Would you double check it then? Because let's be honest, there's a lot of people talking about Biden calling the what is it? I believe the assaulter and murderer of the was it Lindsay something? I'm getting her name wrong. But yeah, calling that an illegal immigrant and apologizing for calling him an illegal immigrant, and then not apologizing for calling the lady Lincoln. Like, getting her name wrong. So it just, again, I don't know. I'm sure Pornhub would partner you as soon as you streamed there. Why would Pornhub partner me? I have nothing sexual about my show. Lakin Riley? Her name is really Lakin? I thought it was, all right. Say her name. I just did. I feel like TLC needs to come back just for Lakin Riley, just so they can always pop out. Say her name, the migrants that can. All right, I'm just going to.
It is really important reporting tonight, Raphael. What about the Britt camp? Has the senator's camp responded at all to this?
Well, CNN reached out to her office today seeking comment, but so far we haven't heard back. Earlier today, this is what Senator Britt had to say in an interview with Fox News about the story of Carla Jacinto. Let's take a listen.
But to be clear, the story that you relayed is not something that's happened under the Biden administration, that particular person.
Well, I very clearly said I spoke to a woman who told me about when she was trafficked when she was 12. So I didn't say a teenager. I didn't say a young woman, a grown woman, a woman when she was trafficked when she was 12. And so listening to her story, she is a victim's right advocate who is telling this is what drug cartels are doing.
Again, you got the cartels part wrong. And I really feel like it's a simple yes or no question. This whole, like, I gave you enough facts and you're supposed to think for yourself. I don't know if you know this or not, but you can't breed people to be stupid. And you can't encourage them to be stupid and then get mad when they're dumb. Okay? No. Gullible cows miss things.
This is how they're profiting off of women, and it is disgusting. And so I am hopeful that it brings some light to it.
And Erica, one final thing. Earlier, a spokesperson from Britt's office told CNN that the story was, quote, 100% correct, but would not confirm nor denied whether it was Jacinto's.
Ah, for fuck's sake. So now she's just going to pretend it was some other lady. It was some other lady that I met. CNN is the worst. They're all the worst. Let's not pretend like one's magically better. This goddamn camera thing. We're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. All right, hold on here. Gordell, can we fix the camera, Gordell? And, all right, there we go. There we go, Gordell. Beauty. All right, Biden used Lincoln because he was playing with the logs before the speech. This is where they enter the fort. Sad because it's believable. Unfortunately, I don't know what the reason was. We'll get to that, though. We'll cover the Biden gaffe about it. But I wanted to get to that video or that thing first. That's one of the many things we have. We have, again, a collection of things, including this next story that I think I have to read, which is sad because I really don't want to have to read it. I am going to type in this on Google and see if we can find. I want someone to explain because this one's going to be funny and I want to watch it and laugh at it. I don't want to have to read and then like be responsible. So let's do. this way. No, there's no H, asshole. Women. All right, I'm trying to take dead man to bank, withdraw money. Yes! Yes! 2 days ago, 154, 141, 154. Oh my God, Ethan Hawke is in this. Talk about a cameo. All right, 2 days ago, either way, you got more, 2.1K, and then, yeah, we'll go with you then. All right, let's go with this one. Let's talk to Ethan Hawke, who's apparently very distraught at what has happened to his family. Or is this a trailer for his new movie? I don't know, but this guy is definitely Ethan Hawke.
I couldn't do that to an animal.
No, I take that back. That is definitely not Ethan Hawke. That's Ethan Hawke if he somehow swallowed the voice of, fuck, I'm forgetting his name now. Fucking damn it. All right, you know what? Fuck. All right, just go.
I don't understand what they were thinking and how that money meant that much to them.
For James Hubbard, he says it's hard to think of what happened to his stepfather, 80-year-old Doug Lehman. Police say these two women, 63-year-old Karen Kasbaum and 55-year-old Lorraine Ferrallo, lived with the elderly.
I love the subtitles picking up on those names. Lauren for all. It's all for Lauren and Lauren for all.
Man at his home in Ashtabula. Authorities say they found him dead at home Thursday morning, then took his body to a bank drive-thru nearby, withdrawing hundreds of dollars. James says Karen was his stepfather's girlfriend for the last few years.
He was in a position where he didn't want to live alone.
I've been sucking his dick for the last 5 years. I've earned this. The weekend at Bernie's and Ethan Hawke Elliott. That might be good. Angry Saxon, what's Wish.com for? What do I want at Wish.com? Wonder if I'm going to pass that tuberculosis test. Alrighty, so Ethan Hawke.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
3 months now. We're going steady.
Thank you, Albino Negus, for the 3 months supporting this channel. Albino Negus, rolling on cowbell for Albino Negus. All right. So again, let's get back to this crazy girlfriend. They brought his dead body to the bank to take all his money. I mean, he's not going to use it. I get it. You're pissed. You were hoping for an inheritance. Your stepson.
He's been run through hell with this woman. 3 years of drugs, stealing, selling his stuff.
After taking his body to get the cash, police.
So, hold on. Your stepdad hooked up with a crazy junkie, stayed with her for 3 years. He's been through hell with this woman, and you're pissed that when he died, she took her body to the bank to take his money. That sounds like she's entirely on brand. Entirely on brand. She's been stealing stuff from him. She's been she's been doing drugs. Why the hell did he stay with her? If he did, I mean, that's his choice. Maybe she's got a really sweet box. Old granny box.
Say the women dumped him at the emergency room of the Ashtabula.
All right, we got all the cash. Just pitch him out by the ER door. They'll deal with it. Your problem now, fucko.
County Medical Center and drove off without leaving any identification or information. Hours later, one of them called the hospital after they were back at his house. That led police to the women who were later arrested and charged with gross abuse of a corpse and theft.
It's a first for all of us, I think, here. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit come through here, man. I mean, I've seen cases of Chihuahuas murdering whole families, but we got to cover it up because it's part of the narrative. And then, but something like this, I mean, ugh.
An instance where somebody used a dead body to withdraw money from the bank, it's just very, very unusual.
As his family hopes he's not remembered by the tragic circumstances surrounding his death.
It was heartbreaking that I couldn't get him out of that situation.
Again, what do you mean get him out of that situation? If he chose the lady, it's his choice. Look at the schnoz on that guy, though. I mean, I feel like, I bet you if you look at his pictures every year, his body got smaller, but his nose got bigger. Like, it's just comically large. I mean, you look like a Muppet with that thing.
But it was heartbreaking thinking about him dying alone.
Thanks for watching.
But it was heartbreaking thinking about him dying alone. You know, it was really heartbreaking thinking about that situation. And I really wish he would have just dumped that trollop. But then again, it's heartbreaking to think about him dying alone. Did she hold his hand when he passed? Or did she, yeah, she held his hand when he passed, but she also screamed, "What's your PIN code?" Like, oh, wait, never mind. She already knew it. I bet you she's been accessing his money for quite a while. She just hasn't stolen enough to be a problem yet, and now they're like, let's take it. They took all his drugs. I was supposed to inherit them. He had Percocet, he had Vicodin, the good Vicodin, and I mean Viagra. This man had so much Blue Chew, you think he was starting a baseball team. I mean, wow. Alrighty, let's close that. Dead body. They took his dead body to the bank, and they got the money. That's the best part. They got the money. It actually worked. Proving once again, Weekend at Bernie's is like totally plausible. Okay, this one I teased earlier today, and I am... Stop. You let me play it my way. Your daughter come to my house today, and she kicked my dog. That woman isn't too bad looky. What what woman? Good God, what woman? Like, the light's almost visible on here, and it's still barely doing it. And you know what it is? It's probably not even... All right, you know what? It's probably not strong enough, so... we're just going to have to let it go and do something else. Also, reframe. Didn't I just fix this? Is that the wrong way? That is the wrong way. That's the wrong way that way. I thought I just fixed this. Why is this stuff being so shitty? I need more time to do show things before the show. I have to stop going to hospitals. It's becoming detrimental. Alrighty, so let's get into this video here. I promised this this morning. I don't believe it's real. I don't think it's real. It's too perfect, but we'll go to it. We'll let you be the judge. Let's flip over. Boop, boop, boopity, boop. And so now, if you're listening and not watching, we have a very large Jewish man in a white shirt with baggy blue pants. And if I could be very, very blunt about his appearance, Bob has bitch tits. And then we have a man in red who I'm guessing is Palestinian, and a woman in a hijab who I'm guessing is Palestinian. It very much looks like it's in the Middle East. The writing on the fence in spray paint is not even English. I don't really... Well, wait, no, the FR at the bottom looks like English. Anyhow, let's hit play. It's titled, "If I Don't Steal Your Home, Someone Else Will. Israeli Settler Justifies Forcible Takeover."
You are stealing my house.
And if I don't steal it, someone else is going to steal it.
No one is allowed to steal it, ya ammi.
This Israeli settler is trying to take over a Palestinian family's home. Really? Then why are they talking in English? Is that their language? Is that the language they speak there? I could have swore they spoke Israeli. Don't they have like their own like Hebrew language? They speak Hebrew or some shit? Squatters' rights. Right, squatters' rights. You are just trying to get us banned. I will not fall for it. What do you mean I'm trying to get you banned? Why would I be getting you banned, Fat Conan? I'm again just saying the video seems fake because too much. It's too perfect. This guy is too hateable with what? Someone's going to take it, so it might as well be me. And then she's again, you are stealing my home. Why does he... Fat Conan, you want me to say something about the Jews? No, I don't want anyone to say anything about the Jews. I'm just saying that this video seems like propaganda. It seems like propaganda because it's too perfect. It's too perfect. They're speaking very, very clear English that you can easily decipher, and I don't believe that's a natural English-speaking part of the world. In occupied eastern Jerusalem's Sheikh neighborhood.
This is not your house.
Yes, but if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
But
why are you yelling at me? I didn't do this. I didn't do this. But if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? I mean, he does have a point. Like, you're complaining that he took your house, but it's not like you get to have it back if he leaves. Angry Saxon, more brown people on brown people violence. Will they ever learn? One, no. But two, again, like I said, it's a little too perfect. Why are we having this conversation in English? I don't, like, again, can some, you know what? I'm going to look it up after this. I better find out that, like, English is the natural or national language of Israel. But I'm pretty sure they speak Hebrew there. And I thought that the Palestinians and the Muslims and all of them, I thought they spoke, well, I don't know what they spoke. But again, English was not the one where I'm like, yeah, that's what they got. Milk chocolate versus dark chocolate. I don't know what we're even talking about that. And I mean, this guy, no offense, you're telling me that this guy is any sort of chocolate. He's white. I'm sorry, that's white chocolate. That is melting in the sun white chocolate.
It's easy to yell at me, but I didn't do this.
You are stealing my house.
The Sharik Jarrah neighborhood is home to some 3,000 Palestinians, many of whom are descendants of people who were forced out of what is now Israel during the ethnic cleansing of 1948. Israel's been ordering eviction of Palestinian families who've lived in the Sheikh Jarrah. A total of 58 Palestinians, including 17 children, are under threat of being forcibly displaced to make way for Jewish settlements. Palestinians are calling to save the Sharik. All right, again, that's why this seems too perfect. All right, so this whole thing is about the Palestinians being ethnically cleansed and everything like that. Let's see if they cover it equally. I'm betting this is Al Jazeera from the AJ, and so I'm sorry, but to pressure Israel to stop Sheikh Jarrah's ongoing Nakba. Again, it's really perfect, and that's a problem for me. So we're filming this person just sitting there. You are stealing my house. Ask Kanye. He will tell you if they are Jewish in a 20-minute video. Saint Caesar, what makes you think I have the ability to speak to Kanye? If I had the ability to just reach out and ask Kanye a question, I'd have a lot more viewers right now. Oh, and on that subject, I'm not trying to be a dick here, so please don't take this personally. But Saint Caesar, I don't think you realize how not entirely helpful it is to be like, yeah, he only has 12 viewers in his YouTube, so, you know, it's like a slow chat and it's totally cool and chill. Maybe don't advertise that in the future. I get it. It was trying to be cool and helpful, and thank you, but I got it. I think I'll take it from here. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and get. We've got the Walmart robbery thing that I want to do. Officers called to a Walmart robbery, but we have the firefighters in Oregon that I want to do. I think I want to do the firefighter protest thing in Oregon. First, and then America Frontier. Oh, we have the plane crash and the bill on Oregon Senate approves a bill to ban book bans. It's hilarious. 5 kids died because of aid drops falling on them. What? You mean in Gaza? Or just like in general? Like, I remember we have horrible records with aid drops in America. I mean, the only aid drops I have are
Coach, I've got AIDS.
the only one I've got in Gaza. All right, so we've killed 5 children in Gaza. Hey, America's finally on the board. Aren't you happy it's not just our weapons anymore? Now we've taken a few of the people out. Woo! Now let's start on Israel's side. Anyways, that's pretty much how the brews have taken lake from the Steins. You mean land. All right, Hiroshima was a successful drop. Oh, no. Actually, I have a story about Japan later. We're going to talk about Japan. I mentioned the whole population decline. It's had a serious effect, and I can't wait to talk about that one either. Ooh, we're going to have to move. I can't keep sitting around. I got stuff to do. Okay, so we've got about 15 minutes left in this hour, and then we've got 2.5 more hours. The show's automatically funded all the way to the 21st, and let me check that date quickly to make sure that's an actual weekday. Yep, it's a Thursday. So we're all the way to Thursday of next week because yesterday went fucking gangbusters on support, so thank you for that. If you want to support the show, please do. We've got the PayPal links and stuff in the description. We'll throw the links up in the chat in just a second here. Let me grab those, actually. Oh, why is there a 0? You know what? I bet if we remove the 0, how much do you want to bet it works without the 0? How much do you want to bet it works? Yes. 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 Okay, so the 0 was the problem. All right, there we go. Fix that one. Hooray. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these links. Again, we're on March 21st. Let's control. Will you talk in the voice you and Aaron did when you did the story? What story, Bisa Busco? What voice and what story? I don't know what we're talking about now. I don't get what we're talking about. You have to be more specific on the story. So we have the Frontier thing, the boop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's get to the firefighters. Do the Japan story. What? Talk in the voice when you and Aaron did the story. Did we do this? I don't think we did the story. I don't know what voice you're talking about. I ask myself why there is a 0 on my screen every time I open YouTube. It's because I'm not a popular show, man. We're popular enough to keep going. Turning Japanese, I really think so. Oh, no. No. All right, so those are the link things. We've got that. Let's get into this next thing. The firefighters of New York recently had a speaking event at a promotion ceremony at Christian Cultural Center in Brooklyn. So you're having a promotion ceremony for the firefighters of New York, promoting from within, celebrating people's accomplishments, rah, 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 fight fires, hooray. So they kind of had New York Attorney General Letitia James come out to speak because, it's a New York firefighters thing. So why not have other people in the New York government? I don't know why they picked AG Letitia James, but they did. And speaking at the ceremony, she was booed. And then they began chanting Trump. So the fire department is now looking for the members responsible for the booing and chanting Trump. And that's all the lead in I'm going to give this story because the rest of it is hilarious. I have to mute the audio, though, because there's an ad, a stupid ad for buying your phone with iPhone. Like, Oh, God, I should have covered the story, or the ad, because the ad is dumb. I fucking hate people that do this shit.
For those rowdy firefighters who booed New York Attorney General Letitia James at a department promotion event last week. You'll remember this. Brian Yanis live in New York City with more. Still talking about this, Brian.
Show the clip. Show the clip.
Sandra, good morning. Well, the FDNY is urging firefighters to turn themselves in, insisting they are, quote, not hunting anyone down, but they are looking into those who they say clearly broke department regulations when they booed AG Letitia James and started.
All right, guys, please turn yourselves in. Look, we're not hunting anyone down so long as you turn yourselves in willingly. But we did let the bloodhounds out, so I'm just saying, who let the dogs out? Yo.
Started chanting former President Donald Trump's name at a promotion ceremony last week at a Brooklyn church. Yesterday, FDNY Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh went back to that church and apologized.
I am sorry about the way that we acted. We disappointed our friends who are here, our family who is here, and we disappointed this church that has given us so much over the years.
Right, right. God was really pissed that you used his church for political gain. We disappointed so many people. Look, I don't know if you know this or not, but it sounds like, again, and I'm just going off of what I'm hearing here. It sounds like they kind of, I don't know, don't like the bullshit that's being handed to Donald Trump. And here's why I can understand. Because, as I continually say, if the government can wield its power to beat the shit out of Donald Trump like it has been, in a clearly politically motivated agenda like it has been, how the fuck do I defend myself against that? I can't even stand. See, that guy just blasted ass on my show. I can't stop that. I have no ability or power. That's honestly, and a lot of people are like, oh, like the government's going to come after you. Well, let me tell you that. I'm going to worry about that now as opposed to later. I'm not one of those people who's like, I'll get a bunch of guns and I'll defend myself. Because let me tell you, I know exactly how that goes. Not well. So you know what? If you want to get the guns and we'll have a shootout method, I got an idea for you. One gun with a tow trigger, because that's all you're going to need. And I, quite frankly, don't want the government to be one that pursues people like it does. And I know that the liberals are saying, well, if Trump gets in office, he'll do the same thing. Well, the guy in office is doing it now, so I want him out. That's just where I land. We don't want to get fired. So we are sorry. Oh, we're sorry. We don't want to get fired. No, this lady is apologizing. They don't know specifically who the people were. And like I said, it seems kind of like weirdly, like dystopianly, like, I don't know. I'll be honest. It sounds weirdly commie of them to be like, look, just turn yourselves in and nobody will be we're not hunting people down. It's not a witch hunt. Nobody will be harmed. Your families will be left alone.
Celebrate those.
You will be allowed to live so long as shot in the back of the head twice, ruled it a suicide. What? What? Fanatical Bucks fan. Turning Japanese, they said bring out the hose, not the hoe. Oh. Letitia. Well, that's not how her name was spelt. Letita. It says Letita. Letita. Letita James. Doesn't say Letitia. It says Letita. I'm just reading it the way it was put. What do you want from me? All right, let's look up NYFD. NYFD boo. All right, so it's just really easy to get. Booed in New York City. Is this the one? Oh, no, this is just the one covering her being booed. I want the news about the firefighters, Letitia James and Donald Trump. How long is this? This is not... more updated 5 hours ago. This doesn't say how long it is, though.
Meanwhile, FDNY Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh apologized for the heckling of Attorney General Letitia James last week.
It happened at a department.
Letitia. Okay, it is Letitia. Why does this again say Latita? Or is her name Latita? Which is it? Is it Latita or Letitia? Because that is not spelt Letitia. But he said Letitia. The other guy said Letitia. Hey, Johnny, the show can start now. Trucker 18-wheeler, it's 2:50. The show started like almost an hour ago, and I can't go back because, quite frankly, that's too far for me to wheel the chair. And I don't know about you, but we don't run it back anymore. Alrighty. Letitia. Oh. Just like the T and ratio and caution. What? All right, let's just get back to this. Let's see what happens. The commissioner, Laura Kavanaugh, apologized again for Letitia, again, getting booed because people don't like, I don't know, the fact that politicized members of government are ruining their city and executing a witch hunt on political opponents. It's a scary thing. I don't want to see the right do it. And if the left is doing it, that's the way it always goes in this country. The left does it, then the right does it, then the left does it. It's once one side starts taking liberties, yours in particular, they don't stop. You know what I mean? Like the Freedom of Information Act and stuff gave us a little bit of a defense, but more than anything, the Patriot Act still holds true, and all of the rights and freedoms you lost in the name of defending America, you still don't have them.
Promotion ceremony at a church in Brooklyn last Thursday by pro-Trump members in that audience. Ms. Kavanaugh returned to that church yesterday to address the issue.
Not only is the fire department the greatest fire department in the world,
but they're also a bunch of misogynist, racist assholes who need to learn to sit down and shut up and not express their political opinion. What did you think would happen? You brought a divisive person to a public thing. Why is she out speaking? She should be hiding because I don't know about anybody else. She's just turned New York into a shithole for decades to come unless something changes. But does she replace the batteries in her smoke alarm? I don't know. We don't have an interview with her, and the thing she spoke at was a public engagement, so I certainly don't think that would happen while she's speaking. It's not her fault. She doesn't know how to spell her own name. Oh, my God, Mr. Q. Why would you say such a thing? She had nothing to do with the writing of this story. It's the reporters and the people at Fox and everybody handling this, and apparently every single person speaking, that seems to have a different pronunciation and I'm assuming spelling of her name. I'm going off of what I'm being given. It's just completely inconsistent. So we're just going to call her L. James. Old L. James.
It's also the most professional fire department in the world.
It's the most professional fire department in the world, but we need a bunch of you to apologize because you were unprofessional at one time and not... Yeah, you fuck it.
And we let down that reputation on Thursday.
We let down that reputation. That reputation called me and was like, I can't even. I am so super sad. Here's why I really, really don't think you need to be super duper professional with the whole L. James fiasco. The people we're talking about are asked to forego the safety of their own lives to enter veritable hell-on-earth scenarios and save people. If they want to boo the AG because they think she's a piece of shit and they like Donald Trump, I think all of us can kind of let it go. Because if this story wasn't getting publicized, none of us would care at all. I'm talking about it because you're all dumb. All right, so again, best department in the world, most professional. But hey, can you guys that acted like children come out and turn yourselves in? We have to summarily, punish all of you.
So the New York Post is reporting that a memo was handed out yesterday at all the firehouses warning firefighters that department investigators are reviewing video footage of the event to identify those FDNY people involved. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the FDNY, Jim Long, said the investigation isn't about politics, but professionals at an official event. You know,
it isn't about politics, but about professionals at an event. I'm sorry. Does somebody think because you exercised your political opinions at a public event that you're like? I really don't think that, and that's where we should have a problem. We should have a problem if it's like they won't save you. Like a person reported that the firefighter told him "F off. I hope you die in here." Once he said, "I voted for Biden." Like again, if that's where we're at, then we have a problem. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. They're not acting professional. They booed her and they said Trump's name. I mean, professional? No. Unprofessional? Maybe a little. She looks like Hammerhead from Spider-Man. No, don't, Fat Conan.
Freedom of speech, I think, does play a part in some of this.
But also, if you're representing the fire department, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
If you're representing the fire department, right? Well, she's representing the city of New York and apparently the Justice Department, and she's not representing that particularly well. Why isn't she held to account? All right, go ahead and go.
It doesn't really apply in certain cases.
I know. Well, we'll see how it kind of plays out right now.
I think this one is, I won't say far from.
I think this one is, I won't say far from over, but it's incredibly stupid. So, hooray for that. It's incredibly stupid. I call her LaFonda. What? Fat Conan, who's LaFonda? La 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 LaFonda. La 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 la. I can't keep going. I cannot keep going with LaFonda. I was having fun with it for a hot minute, but then, nope. I'm not committing. I'm not committing to it. I'm backing out now. So let's go ahead and close that out. Pro-Trump members at the New York Fire Department ceremony apparently now need to turn themselves in. Oh, wow. All right, so it's about to be our second hour. We're about to launch into the second hour. I have 3 stories left. I don't know if I want it. We'll go through this one quick, because I don't want to sit on stuff too long, but this one's kind of funny. I just bit into a pickle that tasted like cardboard. I am severely disappointed, says Bobby Bologna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you. I love pickles. I'd be horribly disappointed if it tasted like cardboard. You know what, Johnny? You're just jealous because I've been online chatting with hot babes all day. Jealous? No, I could chat with hot babes all the time if I want to. I mean, 1, there's always the AI options, but that's cheating. 2, I just, stripper friends and things like that. Howdy, Johnny. Is this a work expense? Says Atomic Ray with a link to YouTube. Let's see what this is. Mighty Mug Go demo. Oh, it's a cup. Oh, Jesus. It's a cup. Oh, and this is from 10 years ago. This is from 10 years ago. I really, I'm going to be honest, I saw this guy slap this cup on here. We started it right about here. And so I click over, and this is what I see. Again, you might have to tell. I think someone else needs that. I don't know why you're sharing that with me. LaFonda is from Napoleon Dynamite movie. I'm gonna be honest. The only time I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I was incredibly effed up. I do not remember jack shit of that movie. I literally don't eat the cardboard pickle, Johnny. Name the movie. I don't know the movie. I've been chatting with hot babes all day. Reminds me of Aaron for some reason. The person spilling stuff? Yeah, I can't imagine why. Can't imagine why. But there you go. You might want to share that one later to Aaron. I don't need that. I've got a fairly good grasp on keeping my cup at reasonably appropriate places. Holy shit, need that for the fleshlight. Dude, I thought that was a fleshlight for a minute. I was like, dude, is that a fleshlight? Are we? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, that explains why you didn't get my quote. So it's fallen. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, so let's read this quick. Then we got video stuff to get to. One that might take a little bit to go through because it's a police cam video, and but it's 8 minutes, so even if we did the whole thing, it'd go pretty quick. But this next one that we have to read very, very briefly. I've been avoiding it because I'm like, oh, it's a story I have to read, but it's just the premise of it is hilarious to me. We keep talking about books being banned and things like that. Like, we have to ban this book for this reason, that reason. All right. And I'm going to be honest. There are certain books that I think children shouldn't have access to and all of that good stuff. I don't believe in flat out banning books. I believe in age appropriate access, though. Anyhow, fighting on both sides about the book ban thing. Oregon has decided to put a stop to it all. And the Oregon Senate approves a bill to ban book bans. A proposal to stymie the trend of books being banned from school libraries passed out of the Oregon State Senate on Tuesday, despite urging by Republicans to put the matter off until next year. Senate Bill 1583, one of the most contentious issues to emerge in a 5-week legislative session. Legislative session, where both parties are largely looking to tackle issues they agree upon, passed the chamber on a 7-12 party line vote. It now moves to the House. The bill would block school boards and other school officials from removing or refusing to offer library books or textbooks simply because they contain the perspective of or are written by members of a protected classes that can include people of color, LGBTQ people, religious minorities, and more. Oh, and more. I love how white people aren't listed in that. The bill was introduced this year by Senator Lou Frederick, a Democrat from Portland, in response to a rise in school books being challenged by parents around the country. Frederick says the proposal builds off of the existing laws banning discrimination in schools. I ban the banning of book bans. Yeah, right. Where does it end? Where does it end? I like the idea of banning book bans, like the whole oh, we're not banning books. But again, it's disingenuous. People aren't talking about banning the books from existence. They're talking about banning them from school libraries. I don't know if you know this. School libraries don't have to have every single book on the planet. You can go outside of a school library to find a book. And I don't think, again, kids' sexual material. No, it has nothing to do with straight, gay, LGBT, trans, whatever. I just don't want kids reading. I don't want them reading erotica of any nature, whether it's gay or not. Alrighty. I want to ban their book ban. Checkmate. Right? That's pretty much. All right. We kind of gotten to the core of the joke because that's about it. Frederick's bill makes Oregon one of a growing number of Democratic states looking to preempt banning books for discriminatory reasons and has been cheered on by the Oregon Education Association and the American Civil Liberties Union of Oregon. But it raised the hackles of some parents and GOP lawmakers who say the state should not be attempting to control local school decisions and accuse Democrats of attempting to indoctrinate kids. SB 1538 has received more than 15,000 pieces of written testimony. The controversy was in full display on the Senate floor on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and close it out there. I don't want books being flat out banned from existing or whatever, but we already control quite a bit of information that we like. You can't go to the school library and check out the anarchist cookbook. Why can't you do that? That one doesn't have any sexually graphic pictures, apparently. So yeah, I just look, if it's got pictures or just even verbal descriptions of sex in it, I don't think it should be available to children. Okay, so let's get to, we'll save that one because it's longer. We'll go this one quick. It's quicker. We have a video from Miami-Dade Airport. Once again, apparently, this is the year of testing our ability to trust airline travel because we have another video of planes behaving badly. If the penis is bigger than 4 inches, it should be banned. I don't think there should be a size. I'm not going to be a size queen on banning books for sexual nature. Like, again, like I said, if we're talking about a book and it has sexual stuff in it, I again would just firmly say, not for the kids, please. Not in front of the kids, please. Can we leave that away? Like, if you really need people to know about it and be available, we need, like, an age restriction thing. Because, again, I feel like 16 and up, okay, fine. We can let them kind of delve into this stuff. But it's already schools with... All right, so again, guys, this is a 22-second clip. This is Miami-Dade Airport. This is 2 planes and why I, again, am probably going to take the bus. Do we have no audio? What the heck? Oh, boy. Oh! I thought that was... Oh, wait. What? One, we have no audio. Okay, so we hit the plane there? I don't get how we hit that plane like that. Odd. So, yeah, the tail is kind of damaged. I thought I'd have a better one in on that. That video is kind of shitty. Well, ain't that a bitch? So, American Airlines 777-200 collides with Frontier Airlines A320 321 while being pushed back from the gate at Miami Airport. So they collided while oh no. Hit a Frontier Airlines aircraft on Thursday evening. In the video, an airport employee can be seen running on the tarmac to stop the American plane from continuing to back up. Oops, we broke it. So yeah, like I said, not loving air travel right now. Probably gonna take the bus. You can make Aaron sad with this news. Why do I need to make Aaron sad? You guys can make Aaron sad. I'm not gonna go get a hold of him and be like, "Hey, people got on my show."
Go to the Atlanta.
All right, this is an hour ago from NFL on YouTube. I wonder if I'll get in trouble for this. I don't need to make Aaron sad, but this will apparently make Aaron sad. So if that's something that interests you, boom. And thank you, Labglass, in the Twitch chat with the link. Let's go ahead and go to this video. I don't even know what this is. It's football news, so I'm guessing it's Cousins related. Who's the Cousins effer? We had them, and they took them. They're cousin fuckers.
Cousins is going to the Atlanta Falcons. He is leaving Minnesota. He is going to Atlanta. If you don't believe me, believe his agent, because his agent broke the news on Twitter by himself. Mike McCartney says 4-year deal for Kirk Cousins, the man who has won the game of free agency over the years.
Won the game of free agency over the years. Hoodwinked Minnesota. I don't really care. But let it be known that we had them and we had a good thing and they effed us. It's official. The Atlanta Falcons are cousins fuckers.
He is a Hall of Famer when it comes to the business of football. Ian Rappaport, Mike Garafolo with me. Mike, he has Kirk Cousins' $231 million in career earnings. No doubt adding good money to it with this 4-year deal.
No doubt adding good money to it. Well, yay. Good money. You can't leave those filthy parents wanting disgusting filth being shoved down their children's throats. I don't know if I read that prep. Oops, not wanting. Yeah. All right, there we go. I'm glad I read the second message. But right, you can't have parents not wanting their children to, not be exposed to sexually explicit material. I'm very protective of my daughter, so I haven't been involved in a lot of the parent on teacher interactions because her mom is aware of my level of protection and my simple no-go areas, and I'm apparently not the most reserved or controlled or polite when I'm more of like, hey, that ain't cool, asshole. So apparently that guy's ears are huge. Oh, no shit, man. I'm amazed he didn't hear this news first. Why didn't you know this before everyone else? I'm amazed that you saw it happen. Jason Statham's stunt double looks like he's bored. And get off your phone. What if on your phone? But right, how come you didn't hear this before any of us? Oh my God. She's saying you have a temper. Not that I have a temper, that I don't know. I don't play games. I have if there's been one issue. Thank you, trucker. There's been one issue that we've had in my house with my daughter. There's been one issue that she's had with the school. It involved a transportation problem. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. I was very excited to go talk to the school about the transportation issue. I was even going to call them. And I was told not to because she made an appointment and she went and talked to them. And I was told not to rock the boat, not to do anything that could jeopardize anything. And for my daughter's sake, I agreed to. Because, again, it was just a transportation issue. I won't sit second fiddle on something like that if it comes down to, this book shit. I'm going to be like, oh, whoa. Why are we teaching her about this stuff? And they'll be like, well, we have to be open to other cultures and ideas. I'm like, yeah, but this is about sex. Why are we teaching children about sex? That's not okay. And I'm just, again, going to keep pushing that. Why are we teaching children about sex? Oh, it's not about sex. It's about acceptance and tolerance. It's about sex. Why are we teaching children about sex? That's not okay. And that's I'm just going to push for that. And Aaron is crying and burning his jersey right now. Possibly.
No doubt about it. The guarantee is going to be the biggest thing for me here because this is something with the Vikings that the Kirk Cousins camp and the Vikings were unable to come to an agreement to as far back as last year. So, yes, this was certainly an indication that the Falcons were willing to make a significant commitment on this one. And it was...
Yeah, because, you know what Kirk Cousins needs? Even more money. This is one of the things where I'm like, you know what? These guys are professional athletes trying to make as much as they can with their talent, and it's a limited time thing. I get it. After your Achilles tears, you're probably really, really worried about being able to make bank, right? I get it. But maybe it's me. You get paid millions and millions of dollars a year to play these sports for these teams. How much money do you really need? You were making enough. And Landers, I saw your comment. I have 3 daughters, very protective. I understand, man. I understand you, homie. Woo boo. I don't do the what is it that other streamer got, JD delay. I don't do the hug the community thing. I'll do the camera fist bump. Well, boom. All right. So I don't want any of that kind of DEI stuff happening around my daughter. I want her going to school to learn reading, writing, math, arithmetic, science, physics, chemistry, geology. We'll worry about all that other stuff after when she's older. There's nothing wrong with letting people be children and keeping that relatively innocent and out of the, oh, this is my lifestyle. Well, good for you. Anyways, Kirk Cousins agrees to a 4-year contract. I might be jumping out of this soon.
Without a final push from the Vikings, my understanding was last night they really came strong, even into tits
up. That's what the Vikings have gone tits up.
To the point where the Falcons knew that there was going to be a potential bidding war here, Ian, and that the price was going to be pushed up by the fact that the Vikings were making this final push to potentially bring Kirk Cousins back. But Cousins now heads to his 3rd team, another fresh start for Kirk Cousins in his career.
Yeah, no doubt Kirk Cousins maximized everything financially, also landed in a really good spot. I mean, if you look at the Atlanta Falcons with new coach Raheem Morris and still general manager Terry Fontenot, what they have basically
Okay, I officially don't give two shits anymore. Jump, says Labglass. I mean, yeah. All right, so now here's what I want to see. I want to see if Purple FTW's got a video out on this yet, only because I want to see Purple FTW spin this as a positive. Just because, again, I don't think he can. We'll see if he does. Purple FTW. Yep, an hour ago. I don't think he's as happy about it with the picture he posted on this little party pic with the necklace. All right, let's see you.
At last, our long national nightmare is over, and we were sort of indifferent at this point with Kirk Cousins. But
national nightmare. You were like my boss, Aaron. You were S-ing this man's D. You were S-ing this man's D hard. And now you're like, our long national nightmare is over. Kirkos of our lives. Oh.
Whether he's back with the Vikings or he wasn't, because we know that the Vikings were going to draw a line in the sand and only pay him up to a certain amount, but it's over. Sweet, merciful Jesus, it's finally over. Mike McCartney, Kirk Cousins' agent, go. Excited for Kirk Cousins agreeing to a 4-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. Reveal your sources. Now, full details are not out as of yet. We're keeping an eye out for it. I'm sure we'll talk about the full details, but 4 years, 4 more years, really. So I'm sure that there's significant guarantees for this year, probably 2025, maybe even 2026. Actually, I lied. So details of the contract are out. Pelissero, go. Falcons are signing Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract. That includes a $50 million signing bonus per sources. Another monster payday for Cousins, who gets 100. I'm guessing not $100, $100 million guaranteed, 90 in 2024 and 25, plus another 10 in 2026, and a fresh start in Atlanta, age 35. Woo! You can't be bleeping serious with this. Put his agent in the friggin' Hall of Fame. That is, oh my goodness. So $90 million guaranteed in 2024, 2025. And like I said, the Vikings were probably in on another 1-year deal, just like last offseason. But getting this,
oh my,
what did the Falcons do? Like, no one else was bidding on Kirk Cousins.
Holy Jesus. Fat Cody might stand a chance at a Super Bowl now, never going to happen in Minnesota. I have no idea. Aaron is crying in the basement right now. Possibly. Possibly. Beast of Busco also saying the same thing, that the Falcons probably going to win the Super Bowl. I don't know. That would be funny. That would definitely be funny. The Falcons couldn't win a Super Bowl until they got Cousins. Cousins couldn't win a Super Bowl until he left Minnesota. Oh boy. Cousins gone. Again, this guy jumped pretty hard, pretty fast. From Cousins is great, Cousins is the man, Cousins is our guy, to our long-standing national nightmare is over. Was it a national nightmare? We're not a nation. We are Minnesota. I guess the Vikings nation.
Wow. Honestly, the guarantee is twice. Well, first off, the 4-year deal is twice longer than I thought that he would get. That's what she said. Also, $180 million, $100 million guaranteed. My goodness. Kwesi, you did good. Wow. Frankly, well, the Falcons were bidding against themselves. Like, no one else was in. I mean, the Vikings were probably in on a 1-year deal, maybe 2. But the Falcons and Arthur Blank just...
All right, so he's not even... I was hoping he'd be a little more disappointed. 420. You're an hour fast, my friend. It is 3:20. All right. Rich. Oh, Eason. I thought that said Epstein. Like, you've got balls to be broadcasting as an Epstein. Okay, so thank you for that. Kirk Cousins has signed with the Falcons. You heard it here first. You can tell. So be sure to tell Aaron. Be like, Johnny broke that already. I don't know. Aaron also stress eating bread and queso right now while crying. I don't know about crying. See, Aaron is going to be one of these, well, without Cousins, we can do this, we can do that, blah, blah, blah. He'll be hopeful. But, yeah. It's, he's going to be pacing. Just like, fuck. And then he's going to see that deal. No offense, I'm not even a football fan or player. He's going to see that deal, and he's going to be like, I can't hate Cousins for taking that. 4 years, guaranteed $100 million, with another $80 million on top of that. If you perform well and do well, you can look to make like another $80 million. So again, you're looking at just under $200 million for a 4-year career. I'd move to just about anywhere for that. I mean, it's not bad. That is, as they say, a healthy bit of bank. Again, I'm someone going like, dude, how much money do you need? But I'm like, well, you put that much in front of me. Call him and break the news to him. No, I'm not calling him to break the news to him. The reason why? Because I don't care. Vikings wouldn't go to the Super Bowl either way, says Trucker 18. Maybe not. Packers signed Xavier McKinney. That is even worse for Minnesota. Alrighty then. I also, again, not super invested. Hell, I'd move to Haiti for that money. We got to talk about me moving to Haiti. Like, what are the rules on me being allowed to arm myself to the fucking teeth? Like, if I'm moving to Haiti for that money, I'm also bringing, like, grenades, claymores, a sniper rifle or 2, ass loads of ammunition. Can I get an airstrike? I will be a $200 million. When do I get the $200 million? So how long do I have, like, do I get the $200 million and I move to Haiti? Because now we can talk. But then I'm literally going to need to spend most of the $200 million on fortifying myself and, like, getting my own personal Batmobile. So it's just, again, look, I really need to be the recipient of the $200 million and inside the U.S. That's the only way I'm going to build a Gundam, is I need the money and the capital and the safe place to construct the robot. So, President Barbecue. Look, President Barbecue is kind of spicy. I don't know if I want to compete against that guy. He came out of a part of Haiti known as the Smokehouse. There are people who refer to him as Smokehouse Barbecue. His last name is Brisket. A lot of people don't know this. So in his hometown, they just call him Barbecue Brisket. It's open Gundam style. Oh no. Why are you beeping at me? Sam's Club, your membership successfully auto-renewed. Oh, great. So you guys just took $100 out of my account without even telling me. Well, I suppose you did just tell me. That was a surprise. I'm going to have to budget for that. Awesome. I completely forgot that was happening. All righty then. Okay, so let's go down here and notifications. No, we'll log into these just to make sure we don't have any thank yous to get out, and then we'll get into this video. It's probably going to be a hot minute. Boop, 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 boop. All righty then. So this video I've been trying to get to for a while. Don't click the link. It's a virus. What? Don't click the link. What link? Fall in the Great. We building Gundams. I heard Gundam. I said if I had $200 million, I'd build a real Gundam. As for the model kit Gundam thing, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm thinking of either. I'm thinking we're gonna schedule that as an event in April. This event in April, we're gonna be doing the Gundam thing. I'm gonna pre-paint. I'm going to set up a little table thing that I have with the Nexigo camera here to have a different view, and we'll try doing 2 green screens. This is gonna be fun. But yeah, we're gonna find. I gotta get Wing Zero finished. I really gotta started and finished. I'm gonna do the whole thing. So we're going to do that. God damn it, Wing Zero in April. It's official. Bobby Bologna in April. Sheesh. I've got the what is it? The watch along for Robot Jocks this month. I've got a comedy show, I think. I've been trying to get a hold of Doima to find out if I'm doing a comedy show in April. So I'm putting that in April, so it'll probably be in the 2nd or 3rd week of April, or 4th. The email address, could be fake. What email address? Check the email to make sure it's legit. I didn't check the email. I checked the notification, and the reason why I assumed it's legit is because they're like, "Hey, your account renewed. We billed the card ending in number. Thank you very, very much." And they had my my number, and that's they didn't say click here to do this, click here to do that. I didn't click any links. I get what you're talking about with those. I don't think this was illegitimate. I just think I didn't plan on that happening.
Cheer 100. I want to see liberal vegans wearing I support Barbie.
I support Barbie. Why would liberal vegans need to support Barbie one way or another? I don't understand. Scooters, there we go. Yep. Renewal, Sam's Club, St. Cloud, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's legit, but all right, I won't click the link. Officers were called to a Walmart about a robbery. So, let's just get into this one. I've been talking about this one for a while. Q. What's with the Qs? What's with the Qs? Oh, I want to support barbecue. Oh, I get it. Now let's go ahead and get to this. Officers called to a Walmart about a robbery.
But on their way to the location, they spotted the suspect and confronted him.
Hey, mate, all I want to do is talk. Otherwise, I'm going to figure out who you are and trespass you from the store.
I ain't did nothing. And you're continuing to walk away. Cops called to a Walmart. What the fuck? Did we go back in time? He didn't say I didn't do nothing, Fat Conan. He's saying, and let's see if we can pause it on that. Let's this audio's up all the way, right? Yeah, it is.
From the store.
I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing.
1 to 2, he's refusing to stop. He's walking southbound now. Just info, he does not have any merch on him. He ditched the cart before he left the area. It's the same guy from 2 weeks ago.
Same guy from 2 weeks ago.
No, you're fine. We had a guy take.
All right, you dart off that way. I want to see this facing karma after they trying to run.
I saw him go cut through when I was pulling up this way, so I went that way, and I couldn't see him because it's all fenced back there.
Yeah, he had a female with him, and he was walking this road.
He was with a female?
Yeah. The female wasn't there the last time.
So now they're stealing in packs. They've come together and they're stealing in herds. Missing rotisserie chickens. I didn't get a good look at the guy. I didn't see him. All I know is I ain't did nothing.
Is she wearing that pink shirt over at the bus stop right there?
Pink coat or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah, short black male.
Yep. Female?
Yeah.
Yep. Is that her? Yeah. You can go talk to her. Did she steal anything?
All I know is they were walking together right next to each other over here, so she'll know who he is.
Hi, ma'am. Can I talk to you for a moment? We're here with a male from Walmart. Who is he to you? Okay.
I'm to myself. Oh boy. Oh boy. How hard is it to say? I don't know the guy. I don't even know the guy. I'm to myself. He stole a basket of TVs and that young lady's heart. Oh no. Oh, and I hope Robin Hood's at least gonna donate that lady's heart to charity.
But officers were seeing you with a male who was stealing from Walmart.
No, I pay.
I'm not saying you stole.
No, I pay. All right, so we have English as a second language. Okay.
But you were with a male who stole.
No.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you? No. Do you have your social? Do you know your social? Okay, what's your name? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that's him.
What the heck? What the heck is she doing? Is she just dipping her hand in that bowl and like licking her fingers clean? I'm going back because whatever with this. Hold on a minute. Nerd.
But officers were seeing you with a male who was stealing from Walmart.
No.
I'm focusing on the fingernails.
I'm not
okay,
saying
she does not. Okay, it looked like she had, I'm guessing it was the sauce. The way she has her fingers in the sauce, I thought she had those acrylic nails. And I'm like, why are you like with acrylic nails? Oh, man. Grape Kool-Aid dipping sticks. It looks like she's just eating a bowl of marinara with her fingers.
Stole, but you were with a male who stole.
No.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you? No. Do you have your social? Do you know your social? Okay, what's your name?
Again, her fingers, because she's wiping them off on the bowl now. What that looks like marinara sauce. It just, what a great idea, fingernail cutlery. She's chitlins. I don't know, man. It looks like it doesn't even look like a paste. It looks like, again, like she's got a bowl of marinara sauce and she's just finger licking good. I don't know, man. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that's him.
Is he no longer in a walking boot? Because I know who you guys are talking about, but I didn't think he has the ability to run. He just had surgery.
Well, when he was walking this direction, when I dealt with him, he had them brown, ugly Timberlands on his feet. And he was walking diagonal this direction,
until I pulled up and he saw me. Then he starts power walking up this way and then cut right down the alley that way. And as soon as I'm going after him, he turns the corner right over there by the brown fence, and then you can see him just dart. Yeah, I was waiting on another unit because last time there was 2 guys in there. We ended up getting a bunch of meth out of it. Couldn't charge them with it.
Getting a bunch of meth out of it? Oh, my God. Fallen the Great. Ew, man. Ew. I'm not getting that off of the screen because I'm worried someone's going to be offended. I'm just going to go, dude. Ew. I heard mess, not meth. Well, let's, you normally don't charge people with a mess, all right?
I was waiting on another unit because last time there was 2 guys in there. We ended up getting a bunch of meth out of it. Couldn't charge.
Getting a bunch of meth out of it. Couldn't charge them with it, though.
Charge them with it, of course, but...
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Is Jefferson in here with you?
Jefferson, no, my brother's here.
Your brother's here?
Yeah.
No, not that one. Is it just you two?
Yeah, and my daughter.
Okay, and the daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
the guy that we did? Yeah.
He's not here.
Okay, all right. I think we just dealt with him again over at Walmart, and he took off running this direction. So appreciate it, guys. Take it easy, all right? Yeah, because when we had him, he was so high that he was confused on what we were asking, and then we went in the bathroom, and I see because the bathroom's on the back wall. You've seen those. Yeah. And he's hiding behind the door, and I could see him in the mirror. He's like tucked behind the door like this. I couldn't help but start laughing, man.
All right. This is getting boring. All right, never mind. I cut right into the action. Hold on. We have the guns on this. I really don't want to see that become a thing. Holy Jesus. Where the heck? We were right here before. Holy Jesus. Can we get better microphones on these body cams? Because the wind rushing by. Whew. They didn't go in, says John Doe. They didn't have probable cause. They could kind of see who was in there. They asked if the person was present, and they said no. I mean, it was just like an odd, like, chances thing. Love the well-placed shopping cart. I know, right? All right, so let's, again, I thought this guy couldn't run too well. They're talking about this repeat thief meth had, like, it's Otis and Mayberry. Well, I mean, with our kind of catch 'em and release 'em stuff, isn't it, though? Ankle surgery, my ass. That guy's got a better ground game than Kirk Cousins. He's racing across the alley. Now we're chasing him through the cars in another alleyway. We need, by the way, again, police department, since you want to spend money and all the taxpayers' expense, we should really get some, like, video stabilization software in the cameras so it automatically is like, hey, we've got the boom. So they're talking about this. Oh, yep, we already covered that, and boom. I'm keeping the audio down just because of the woof, woof. Okay. Who the heck has a goddamn pink backyard garage? That is the ugliest effing lawn shed I've seen my entire life. You went for the barnyard aesthetic and then picked Pepto-Bismol pink? No, you do not pick Pepto-Bismol pink. We're watching a video that is a police chasing another man through several people's backyards, and I have to pause it just because I'm going, What the heck? German Shepherds do great at stabilizing targets. Fine. No. I'm talking about the camera. The camera should be self-stabilizing because, again, this is almost motion sickness inducing. I have years of video game experience that teach me to just kind of like, like an abuse victim, just relax and let it happen because you can't fight it. So just, get it over with and kind of get through it and not get sick. But from the accent, I'm going to assume she's eating baby organs. What? Oh, Jesus, Landers. That is horribly offensive.
Stop. Okay. I did not. Get down on the ground. All right.
Why did we... Okay, I've got to be honest. He put his hands up and said, all right. Why did we tase him? Did we tase him because he made you run? I mean, it didn't seem like he was going to keep fighting. And I am going to say this. She said she didn't know that guy. I'm calling bullshit.
I've got him down. The beeline for where he started running. Why y'all chasing me? Don't move.
I ain't do nothing. Why y'all chasing me? Because when we asked you to stop, you started running. I don't know if you know this. If the police say, hey, hold on a second, I want to speak with you, and your response is, bye, and you take off, they're going to chase you. It's kind of like, I don't know, a dog with cars, a bull when it sees red, Aaron when there's a noticeably available table full of cupcakes. I mean, anything that you have, like, boom, beeline, and he's off. Like, again, you can't casually gets down. I don't feel like with the way that guy got down on the ground, I don't feel like the taser necessarily hit home.
Why y'all chasing me? I ain't did nothing to nobody. 10-4 backyard.
I ain't do nothing, nobody. Look, true, maybe you didn't do nothing to nobody, but you did, again, run when they said, we want to talk to you.
Over there! Hands on your back, now! Okay. Now! Yes, sir. I'm not gonna move. Don't. Did you know you had warrants? What, Marine? Yeah, you get a couple, one through us, one through county. Through county for what? I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. No running, okay? I'm going to take this pro out of him so he doesn't go poked. Didn't go through him. No, no.
He just said it didn't go through to him. So, again, your little taser thing didn't really work. Now I knew I had a Warren Moraine, I think. What?
I had a Warren Moraine, I think. That's why I ran. That's why you ran? Yeah. Well, now you get a bunch more charges.
Yeah, I knew I had a Warren and Moraine, I think. That's why I ran. Really, that's why you ran? Yeah. Well, now you get a bunch more charges. It's almost like it never would have worked.
Have a seat, sir. I'm going to snag a photo of him just showing that.
Where is the karma part? Thief faces karma after trying to run. Where's the karma part? Why are the cops always after the black folks? Something is wrong here. You can't be arrested for stealing in Walmart. If he was stealing from Popeyes, I understand, but Walmart, why, says St. Caesar. St. Caesar, I feel like that was trying to be offensive, but you just threw Popeyes in there. You can be arrested for stealing from a Walmart. It depends entirely on the area. Theft is not legalized nationwide. There are plenty of places where, again, if you choose to steal, the cops can choose to intervene, and he sounds like a repeat offender. So, Lorain, Ohio. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Taser didn't go through. So he hit the fence, stopped, and turned around. And he immediately looked like he was about to run, like looking for another exit, and I was just like, no, I'm tasing. As soon as I did that, he fell to the ground. Did you get one to connect, or did you get... Neither one of them did. Okay.
All right, so neither one of them connected. He did not get tased at all. Master Meatball said, yeah, we don't put up with the sheet here in Ohio. Yeah, so it sounds like, again, in some places, no, you get arrested for stealing.
Bounced off his pants, and then the other one went into his jacket, and it just stuck.
Well, I learned something from you today. I need to run more.
Huh? I made that job hard. I shouldn't have did that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, all I had on you, dude, was that you were at Walmart and you ditched the stuff. So I just needed to talk to you.
I didn't get a chance. I didn't steal nothing.
Yeah.
I had my credit card. It was what you call it? It declined.
Yeah.
And but when I pushed the past the thing, he took the thing from me.
I got you.
And I went on, walked out the door without it, but he told me I supposed to come and talk to him about it, and I didn't.
Okay.
I just left.
Okay, man.
Okay.
I never pushed it out the door and all that stuff.
So I'm gonna read you something just that way we get.
Okay, reading him his rights. I don't know what the karma part is. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I told you to stop.
Yeah, me being
okay.
stupid.
All right. I'm just making sure that you understood that.
Yes,
so, I'll have a couple charges on you. It's not anything. So
All right.
that'll still be floating. So you'll have to square that off.
Okay.
Once we got a hold of you. Okay.
Thanks, man.
All right, man.
The suspect was charged with petty theft and
Okay, so again, we don't have actually. What's the karma part? I don't know what the karma was. He got. That's not karma to pay consequences for running from the cops, and they add other charges. I don't know where the karma part comes in. He stole just because he ditched it doesn't mean he didn't steal it. He's making it sound like he didn't leave the store with anything. They took the goods from him, and he just walked out, and they, I don't know. You get a haircut, says Fat Conan. I did. When the fuck did that comment come through? Because I just saw it on the stream thing here. I am tarded. Well, oh my God. Thank you for watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. Love seeing the big numbers we have. That's awesome. If you don't mind clicking that little thumbs up to help get the old approval and everything up in the algorithm, help grow the show, it sure would appreciate it. And again, thank you for helping grow this show. Let's see where we're at. We're just finished. Holy jeez, we just finished our first hour of stories. We've got 15 minutes left into our second hour. We're gonna go ahead and do a oh boy, I gotta pull the audio down quick, and let's check the sticker party situation just to be sure. Oh God, 200 bits away. We'll leave that up just so we know. If you haven't participated in that before, the icon that's up there is normally over there somewhere. So just click it, and you can do stickers for bits. And after we go live with the sticker party, you can do the stickers for free for a limited time. Where the thing? There we go. So we just did the first hour stuff. Let's clear that off the list. And boop. No. How are there 15 people watching on YouTube, but you only have 3 likes? That is a good question, John Doe. If you guys on YouTube could help click the old thumbs up at some point, I sure would appreciate it. We've got a couple people on YouTube. We got a couple people on Twitch, and we've got a couple people over on Rumble. So it's great having all of you guys. Let's get the second hour stories. We're going to talk about a thing happening in Japan. We've kind of touched on the subject before, and we're going to talk about more of it. We've got another lady going viral, or is it going viral, or I don't know, some lady making like a cringy video thing that we're going to do. We've got Madonna making a lot of noise because of a moment with her and a wheelchair person. So that's going to be fun. Oh, wait, we did the Ohio story with 2 women propping up a dead body. How the hell? I already did that one. That was in the first hour. How did you get in here, the second guy? Well, that sucks. All right. Well, we're ahead on time anyway, so who cares if we lost one? We have about 10 minutes left before we hit to the 4th hour. And before we cover our second hour stories, I have to talk about my wonderful friends at Hemponics, makers of my lovely pre-show vape. This lovely black tube of goodness. Good stuff. I like CBD, CBG, and CBN. They can be very, very helpful. And if you like using more holistic medicines to treat some, again, general ailments, they're not going to cure your cancer or make your diabetes go away. But there's quite a few things, just general stuff, that they can help with you. So if you're interested in any of that, you can go over to my friends Hemponics. Let's pull the camera off the screen. They have a variety of products. These are some of their best sellers. I stand by the gummies. I love the CBG tincture. Aaron uses the Awake Infused CBG tincture. And I am a bit, energy. Here we go. The Awake Infused CBG tincture. He's mentioned using this stuff. He took a double dose today. But yeah, so that stuff's awesome. I highly recommend it. There's a couple of other ones. The Calm Body is here somewhere. I don't think it's in this list because this is in Energize. So Calm Body is another one I like to use. It's great as a sleep aid. Again, CBN is a lot better than using something like serotonin. Calm Mind Ashwagandha. What the heck? I do not know what that is. They have Canna dips, so now you can put it in a dip. All right. Bruce Banger THCA flower. They have THCA flower, but every time I try to order it, they're out. So I want to try THCA flower. Now that I'm sitting here with a white screen where it stands out the most, that shit is driving me fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. I'm ordering just a flat, bright bar light that's somewhat adjustable. There's got to be something, and put it down there, and boop, and it's done. And then we've got light coming up from the back. I could probably take all of these down a notch, and everything's better. Good God, I'm just going to have to do it. Anyways, I apologize. So, my friends at Hemponics are a great source of, like I said, alternative THC medications, treatments, just some general blissful stuff. You need to be 21 or older to order. They do have online orders, or you can go in store at New London and shit. I remember New London. Where are burp, 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 burp. Oh, they don't have their place listed anymore. All right, so you know what? We're just going to worry about the online one at the moment. If you use this link that we're sending you right now, bam, this will contribute to the show. God damn it, Johnny, stop lying. We all know you can't stand. I stand as well as I can. Actually, I can stand. It's the walking that I can't do very well, and I have to be assisted in the standing. Like I need a walker or a cane or the ability to lean. Hopefully some of those things will change relatively soon. Knock on glass. But you know what? That's depressing and not really the point of today's show, so let's move on. Boom, there's the last one for YouTube. There you go, you guys. New London and Wilmer. Thank you, Trucker 18-Wheeler. New London and Wilmer. If you go into the store and you wish to credit the show for you going to Hemponics, just tell them that Crutches 20, I guess, is the in-store code. You just tell them that your in-store code is supposed to credit Crutches 20, and that should take care of it. I really wish, and I've got to talk to them about this in a suggestion email, it would be great if they could do that as just the thing, but then I get what they mean. They might not want people to do that thing, because then if you put a code in at the end, they expect a discount for the Crutches 20 thing. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know how the fucking deals work. That's their shit. I just do that. It helps support. Mostly what your support through Hemponics does, it supports the show. What it really does, it just pays for my tab at Hemponics, and not even. It just means it's less of a deficit. And again, I say thank you, because that's super helpful for me. And again, that helps the show. So it does support the show in a way. We got those videos up. We talked about Hemponics. Alrighty. I don't know if this is going to be in English or not, so we're going to cover this in a video, but we might have to go to the written part. I mentioned earlier that Japan's aging population, has been declining. There have been less and less Japanese people born to the number that have passed. So a Japanese population has been declining. As a result, there's a thing in Japan every year called Suminsai, which is Naked Man Winter Festival at a temple. It's a bunch of guys from all over the country. They're in loincloths carrying lanterns that say, pretty much in Japanese, evil go away. They bathe in freezing water and then wrestle each other for possession of a sacred talisman. This sounds hilarious, but it's the final year because the festival has been shrinking. Organizers of the festival conceded that they had been unable to find enough willing young participants to alleviate the pressures placed on aging locals who are unable to keep up with the demands of the ritual. The decision is due to the aging individuals involved in the festival and the shortage of successors. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see what this thing is. 31 minutes. I don't know if I want to do this. We're going to move through pieces of it. It was performed at... What? I should have... Get this off the screen. Screw you and your noise. What was this? I need to see this. It was performed on a smaller scale. Oh, there's the audio. The Naked Winter Festival. Again, the Naked Winter Festival. Are we mourning the loss of this or not? I kind of feel like no more Yankee on my wanky. What? Landers, what you do with your wanky is your business. I don't, quite frankly, need to be involved. But this show has a firm stance on if you need to wanky, you Yankee your wanky on your own time, and I don't need to know about it. Here we go. Naked Winter Festival in Japan. The good God, is there a lot of lead up? What's this? All right, so we're looking at, what, the path? All right, here come a bunch of, oh, these are some old dudes. Suminsai Natsumari Naked Festival. Okay. Oh my God. This looks awful. This guy, I mean, come on, man. Wear a wig. I mean, at this point, hair is at least the closest thing you get to a hat. I can't tell if this dude is old or young. Same for this guy and this guy. That guy looks young or drunk. That guy looks retarded. I would know because I actually am. That guy doesn't look too old. That guy looks stupid old. Who let Grandpa do this? Can we have him go a different way? The sun must be in their eyes. All of them are squinting really, really hard. It's hard to figure out which ones are younger, which ones are older. Hey, hey, hey. Who are these asshats, and why do they get to break the rules? Why, this guy's got a full-on... At least take off the suit coat. I mean, it's solidarity, man. This guy's at least in his pajamas. I don't understand. Maybe these two have a ritual purpose, but I don't understand where suit and tie... Part of our 400-year-old ceremony, you must don the traditional suit and tie. Bobby Bologna says, I think I see Aaron. Feel free to tell me where, because I was more than willing to look for an Aaron lookalike, because there's a whole bunch of quasi-schlubby dudes with dark hair walking down a flight of stairs. We just need to get close with glasses. Johnny's eyes prove this product is working good. What product? Fat Conan, that message was from 3 hours ago. Yeah, I saw it on the thing there. They have a body tincture. I believe they have a whole body, a calm body tincture thing that I use. Calm body that's supposed to help with my nerves and help me sleep. But again, you'd have to look that up. I don't have it in New London and Wilmer. We covered that. 2 women, 1 sniff. I'm trying to figure out what the Johnny's eyes prove this product is working good wink thing is about. All of that shrinkage, all that cold water, always the low-hanging chivalry guys at these festivals. Shriverly guys? I'd hate to see one of them slip. Holy crap. Are you guys in your socks? You're in your socks. Let them wear boots, for fuck's sake. I'm going to take the chat off the screen for a minute, just so we can see this here. They are literally, like, they're going to get frostbite, man. Oh, that's not the right screen to click on. I love the collection of super young people with their cameras filming for TikTok. If you're just joining us, Japan is having a huge problem, and I don't know why. I guess that was a nice time to pick to stand up because my shirt always gets bunched up in the cushions in the back of this chair, so I have to adjust. A huge problem with getting people to participate in the Naked Man Winter Festival. God knows why. And they're going to have to cancel it. 100-years-old tradition of fighting evil by not wearing pants. Leave it to Japan. But I see, like I said, a plethora of young people. They've all got their phone out. They're all, hey, look at that. Look at that. Just make them do it. Or make them chant shame to the young people. Throw snowballs at them. Something. Pull the snowballs out of the back of your pants. Make them wonder. You know, I mean, get it going. Don't just come in hard. Again, this festival is going to end because this asshat in a white baseball cap is too busy with his phone to partake. And if he did, maybe he'd impress one of these ladies. Look, if you're a chick, I get it why you're filming this. 1, it's hilarious to watch men torture themselves if you're a lady. And 2, it's not like they'll let you do it. I guarantee you, if they open this up to men and women, if you let the ladies walk in their underwear down to the temple to fight evil, oh boy howdy, will we see more guys interested. This guy at the bottom looks like he doesn't even want to be here. He's literally just like, all right, I said I'd do this shit, but I'm taking it back, man. I have no body hair, very little head hair. The whole thing is going sideways. We ain't doing this no more. Oh, fuck me running. This is the part where they get in the water. You guys are crazy. These don't look like horribly. All right, you look pretty old. You look pretty old. And you look like a lady. So, all right, I get some of them aren't. Oh, I'm not on the screen. You should see their game shows. Bobby, I have watched some of their game shows. Why do you think I thought this would be interesting? The thing I love about their game shows is like, wow, man, Japanese game shows are really crazy. They really go crazy with their game shows. I'm like, no. And a lot of people, oh, you know what it is? All of the crazy, hellacious stuff is because of the atom bomb. The old nuclear radiation really fried Japan. No, man, go back in history. Wow. I'm just going to say some things just baked into the cake, apparently. Holy crap. Again, this ritual predates World War II. Man's wading into an ice-cold pond with a bucket and a diaper-like Speedo, giving him one hell of a wedgie. That cannot be comfortable. Especially when the shrinkage happens, that'll get a little loose. Again, this is to fight evil. This is to fight evil. How does it work? By the way, guys, I just got a curiosity. Did you forget to do this ritual back during World War II? I imagine this is the point in kitty history that looks fun. What, watching naked cats dunk themselves in water? Like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, but for Asians. More importantly, the Ice Bucket Challenge is to just dunk an ice bucket over you. All right, I don't know how much more of this we can take. This looks retarded and horrible. I'm looking for an Imholt. I want to see Aaron. Holy Jesus, I'm going to get canceled for a butthole. I'm going to just go ahead and back up. Wait a minute. F that. This is on YouTube. I'm not going to get canceled for a butthole on YouTube. All right. Nope. 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 I'm losing interest here. Come on. Give me an Aaron Imholt. I want to find a timestamp where I'd be like, dude, were you in Japan? Were you in Japan? All right, now we're just doing other people going by. It's over. We're not going to find it. That's my cousin. Oh, Fat Conan. Oh, I'm just going to take that off because that's so horrible. That's not even the right culture, sir, for that tasteless joke. Evil is always afraid of crazy and stupid, says Mr. Q. Well, I'll tell you this. That ceremony, crazy and stupid. There is snow on the ground. It looks like it's considerably colder there than it is here, and I wouldn't do that here now. There he is, the old flabby boy, says Bobby Malone. Yes, here's old, what do we call it? Old ample tits crutches, back on camera. I didn't want to hog the spotlight from a bunch of ultra masculine Japanese men as they doused themselves in water in a 1,000 years old display of manhood. All right, then. Again, the Naked Man Festival. Just, really flipping weird. How bored are you in the winter? We're like, man, I'll do anything. I'll convince a bunch of people, and I'll even lead them to just dunk water on ourselves to fight evil. Because, good God, the snow is everywhere. I'm effing bored, and I don't know about you, but you can only fuck so much in a day, and just... Holy boy. Bobby Bologna, the old flabby boy. That one hurt. It's just flabby. That's a hell of a nice Deerfest shirt you got there, says Mr. Q. Thank you, Mr. Q. I love my Deerfest shirt because I love Deerfest. Deerfest was awesome. And I look forward to what will be Deerstock or Deerfest this summer. Approaching quickly at this point. 21-year-old college kid. All right, so we've got that to do. Utah bar under investigation. We've got that to cover. And the Madonna wheelchair thing. but we're looking at 409, which means we're moving towards 420. We haven't had any hype trains or anything today. Thank you for the support of the show. We kicked our goal forward 2 days because, again, crazy support recently. So, again, thank you. I'm kind of wondering which one we do next. I want to do something where we can move 10 minutes. So we'll do the Zionist bar story now, because at the very least we can get that. We can take a break in 10 minutes to go to something else for the 420 moment. But yes, let's do that. And then, yeah, I can't even lean forward or it fades up because I'm blocking too much light. Yeah, we got to get the source to be behind us going up. No problems. All right. So Utah bar under investigation for a no Zionists allowed policy. So apparently Weathered Wave Cider Bar in Salt Lake City just received its liquor license last week, and now it's posting stuff like this on Instagram. And the stuff they're posting on Instagram is like this. No Zionists allowed. I'll read it for those of you who can't. Maybe because the text is too small. Maybe because I don't know. Anyways, no Zionists allowed. We are a business, but we are also human. We don't make and sell cider for robots. We work so hard for Utah and Salt Lake to build a community. As many are, we are horrified by the ongoing genocide in Gaza and are even more horrified to see so many Americans ignore and rationalize ethnic cleansing. That is why we are pleased to announce we are banning all Zionists forever from our establishment. Zionism is hate speech. It is the white supremacy. It is white supremacy and has nothing to do with the beautiful Jewish faith. We forever stand firmly with the people of Gaza and humanity. We dream of a free and prosperous Palestine. Ceasefire now. Okay, so you simultaneously called out Jewish people and then you denounced them and then denounced them from themselves. So the Jewish people are allowed, but the Zionists aren't. Bobby Bologna put it very ever since I wiped the chat and brought it back. Thank you, voice crack. Bobby Bologna been batting them out of the park. I love how they don't know what lane to pick. Right? We can't decide. I'm sorry, guys, but Zionists are people of the Jewish faith as a whole, largely regarded as that. The over and all-encompassing sphere of Jewish people around the world. Much in the same way you would call the Catholic faith, the Christian faith, and the, how shall we say, Baptist faith overall, in large, the Christian faith, because it's the faith in Christ. Buddhism, again, different flavors. Buddhism, right, but the Zionist thing, no. Why? We stand with the people of Gaza and humanity. Well, humanity doesn't stand with Gaza. If we did, we'd be getting the shit bombed out of us. And also, again, I feel like not enough people understand. And again, I don't want them to continue bombing in Gaza. I feel like it's you've gone beyond a point and it needs to stop. But I do like and we believe in a peaceful, we dream of a free and prosperous Palestine. So does Palestine. And it plans to have that free and prosperous Palestine just as soon as they get done murdering all the Jews. Right now, they're getting the shit kicked out of them because they tried to kill a few again. And if you think that as soon as we all stop fighting and ceasefire happens and a free and prosperous Palestine becomes a thing, no. Ceasefire happens and things go back to the way they were and another event will happen. Guess who won't be able to afford their liquor license next year? Right? I guess you guys don't realize that a lot of, again, I don't think that the Jewish people will take your Zionist distinction the way you intended it. But thank God a hard cider brewer in Utah is putting their foot down and saying, no, guys, ceasefire now, free Palestine, or you know what? Get used to Mike's hard cider or something else. I hope that this sinks their business super fast because, again, the idea, the audacity that any of us have to think like we can really actually do anything about it. If we as a nation rise up and scream that the government has to do something, which, by the way, plenty of people, including in the government, have, the problem you have is people like Joe Biden are not going to push against the people in Israel. It's just like, I get it, you're an idiot in Utah, but you don't understand, homie. The people supporting Israel are doing so because Jeffrey Epstein or his predecessor got some dirt on them, and so I've heard. The Chevy JB saying that I'm going to say Israelis just to be clear, because the Israelis got a reason. There's no stopping them now. Like I said, even if we do get them to stop, because I've watched this happen again and again and again and again and again. Over the course of my life, we've watched this take the same turn every time. All I'm saying is you're going to see one side push the other out, no matter what. It's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be nice, and it's not going to go well. And I guarantee you, if Israel pushes out Palestine, then everybody around Israel is going to be pushing on them, and we're going to have a problem, and blah, 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 blah. Saint Aren, so being Jewish is a white supremacist. No, they said, again, I'm trying to quote them exactly right here. They said that they denounce the Zionist. Zionism is hate speech. It is white supremacy and has nothing to do with the beautiful Jewish faith. Alrighty, so do we have anything on people responding to it? Yeah, no. All right, I don't even want to continue with this. I was just enjoying the stupidity of that that letter. All right. Anyways, I'm good with that. Is Zionism supposed to be the state of Israel is Zionism? I don't know. But how is that white supremacy? Jeez, I don't understand any of it. Again, I bet they're here. You know what? I'll say this. I bet their freaking hard cider sucks. Was Phil some hole saying, I'm not voting for Biden unless there's a peacefire. What is a peacefire exactly? I would like to know. What is a peacefire? Color me intrigued. A peacefire. Go. Anytime in the chat. I'd love to know. Fallen the Great. Things that make you go, I have no idea. Let's go with, we've got these two. Lady Free by Choice, 21-year-old college kid. 2 minutes to controlled burn time. So we'll set up this one for Madonna. Madonna's been on tour lately, doing a concert, doing a thing, having a good time. Angry Orchard is good. I will agree. Angry Orchard is a tasty beverage. But I'm betting this Utah stuff. Look, man, if you've got to put it out there like, we're not allowing the Zionists at our bar, like, I'm betting you spend a lot more time hanging out in your brewery place being like, and man, we should do this and we should do that, and you probably suck. Zima is a better choice. Dude, I love Zima. All right, don't you disparage my Zima. Zima's my jam. I love Zima. I don't think is Zima still a thing? I thought Zima was done. If Zima's still a thing, boy, howdy do I know what I'm doing this weekend. Of all the places, Utah. Angry Orchard is okay if you like dick. Well, Fallen the Great, I don't like any. I am a non-genderous person at this point. I don't have sex. I don't mind Angry Orchard. It's not horrible, but I guess to each their own. Again, Fat Conan bringing up Zima. It's like I was triggered by Zima. Oh boy, 1 minute left until I'm literally watching this. We're gonna kick over to let's maximize the video. There we go. We're gonna kick over to this Madonna thing. She's had trouble on her tour. Sorry, I'm watching the clock, and I'm immediately gonna hit this at 4:20. So if you're playing along the minute it takes to 4:20, boom, you go. So yep.
Take this ride with me. What are you doing sitting down over there? What are you doing sitting down? Oh, okay.
So earlier in her career, she, by in her career, I mean on this tour, she fell off stage. I'm guessing this is an actual person. Is this an actual person or a mannequin? Because they've been remarkably still.
Politically incorrect. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're here. Oh my God. Take this ride with me. What are you doing sitting down over there? What are you doing sitting down?
Why is it playing it again and again?
Politically incorrect. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're... Oh my God. Take this ride with me.
All right, so I'm not going to just keep playing it over again. She yelled at a person for being in a wheelchair. Is that what happened to her face? Maybe I do have that consumption. I don't believe so. I've had the weed coughs for a long, long time. Never had tuberculosis. Plus, wouldn't I be getting a bump in here somewhere? I got nothing yet. I got nothing. Is this about Madonna targeting a person at her concert? I heard she criticized them for not standing. Maybe she can now complain about people not showing up for having cancer. Yes, the person she criticized for not standing was in a wheelchair. At this point, I'd be like, hey, Madonna, I was about to make a joke. Just be glad they showed up. But let's be honest. Why? I don't know why. Why are this many people at your concert, Madonna? It's obviously taped over. Zima, I didn't know you was gay, bro. Look, I'm not gay, but I love Zima. Get over it. I enjoy a nice vagina as much as the next guy. Nothing's nicer than a nice cock holster to keep you warm in the night. But she might not give you her virginity, but she can let you have the box it came in. And then you can come in that box too. Or that'll probably result in a kid. Maybe don't do that part. But stand up, you crippled jerk. No, I can't. And I won't. High and Wide, a snowball from Lab Glass Projects. That puts us 100 bits away from a sticker party. So we're done with the Madonna part. Let's go back to this and close out the Madonna thing. We're done there. All right, so we have about an hour left in the program. I loved Zima, too. She had those cool knife frisbees and awesome tits. That's Xena the warrior princess. And it was not a knife frisbee. It was a chakram. And she had the one. She didn't have multiples. She just had the one. Actress's name was Lucy Lawless. She is a very beautiful woman. Sean Penn was wrecked. Sean Penn wrecked that box. Let it shatter, and on I think he left it shattered and on the side of the road. What? Sean Penn wrecked that box. Did Sean Penn hook up with Lucy Lawless? Which, by the way, what better name for an Australian actress to have? Zima and Red Dog Beer sounds like 1996 all over again. I have never had Red Dog Beer, but again, I liked Zima. You know what? Sean Penn was married to Madonna. Oh, Madonna. Oh, dear God. Ugh. Oh. Ow. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Because Sean Penn was also married to Robin Wright Penn, or was. I don't know. Either way, Robin Wright, God, could she get it before, and I'd still give it to her now. Jesus Christ on a cracker. Anyway, so we've got that lady free by choice. Let's do this one first, and then we'll do the college kid one, and then we'll get into the third hour stuff to see where it lands. Let's go to this one first. So a lady, I guess, decided to post on yes, of course. Of course, TikTok. I once again, I'm gonna have to make a chyron for it and everything. I'm gonna have to make it a reoccurring segment. TikTok is the devil. Here we go. Boom, and let's go here. So this lady is child-free by choice. I don't know if you can tell. It looks like we're about to get a sales pitch from inside the passenger side of a car. And that's why it always feels with these. Is it because of the camera angle that it's filming like, because I really feel like you wouldn't. Anyways, so she's going to tell us how awesome it is to be child-free by choice. But you look pretty young. I'm guessing when that vapid body is a little older, wrinkled, and that butt chin isn't as cute anymore, I'm guessing child-free by choice is going to be awfully interesting. Johnny, who was your favorite celebrity to whack it to, and why is it still the Olsen twins? One, it was never the Olsen twins, because that's super-duper creepy and weird. Yeah, never the Olsen twins. I grew up with Family House as a kid, so yeah, never the Olsen twins. Let's just end that there. I would have played that lovely game if not for your accusation. The Olsen twins has now just put the whole thing out of my mind, because Johnny liked Kimmy Gibbler. Well, they didn't call her Kimmy Gibbler the Gobbler for nothing.
So I'm child-free by choice, and everyone always says, like, what's your purpose? If you don't have kids, what's your purpose?
I don't say that. I don't. Full House, not Family House. What's Family House? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. She's going to regret it in like 20 years when no one wants her. Right? She's going to regret it in like 20, 30 years when she doesn't have like a lot of things that she wants. I don't know. Here's where I land on this. I'm in a weird place with this because I, for one, don't mind not having kids. You said Family House. All right, Full House, not Family House. F me. I'm wrong, Jolly Green Dickhead. Full House, you're right. Hooray, hurrah. Give that guy a goddamn sticker. Anyways, mine would be the girl that played Becky and Roseanne. See, now they're playing the game. And these are things I don't want to know. I don't need to know what people were whacking it to or are. Again, your whack it material is kind of what you shoot ropes to is your business. And why does this lady look like someone just, like her seat just finger popped her and she didn't expect it? Just whoop, whoa.
purpose is getting my nails done, going shopping, treating myself. Look at this new bag I just got from Goyard. Stunning. This new sweatsuit I got from Aloe. And being sober, traveling.
Being sober. If being sober is an accomplishment, I'm guessing that you shouldn't have kids in the first place. So let me be the first to say, because a lot of people have been like shitting on this lady for her hot takes or whatever. I just realized, and being sober, parents aren't notoriously drunk. So that's not a parent thing. That's you used to be a party person and a junkie and alcoholic, and now you're being sober. So here's what I am going to say. Congrats on you for switching your addictions to physical things and at least being smart enough to know you shouldn't have a kid. And now we have a sticker party. This is the perfect pause to have a sticker party to. Bukkake the screen with a sticker party. The stickers are free. Pick them as you will. The placement is random. See what you can do to this poor lady's face. Everybody else on the rest of the channel, we can enjoy the show. I'll sit back with you as well. Little running moose. The licking goat is kind of creepy. No points. The no points medal is nice. Zoinks. Ugh. I knew somebody was going to go for the hands. The little petting hand. Saw that coming. Holy Jesus. We are, again, look at the clock there. We are sitting at an hour away from completing the show. I can't move the hands, Jolly Green Dickhead. That's cheating, and I don't have the ability to either. And again, dude, we get it. You want to see the sticker groping her boobies. You got it. Look, I mean, I kind of get the sort of, but again, that's luck of the draw. You got to earn it. You got to earn it legit. Her boobies got corn cobbed, or they got corny. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But all the stickers are fading off. The sticker party is done. We can drop that. Thank you very much. She has corn tits. I mean, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. God, I hate my screen problem right now. It is driving me effing bonkers. Do you have to do it now? Like, I've got a thing going. Can you wait an hour? You f***ing beast. You insatiable animal. All right, go, baby.
I don't know, taking naps. Have you ever taken a nap? It's like the funnest thing ever. It's so nice. I enjoy naps a lot. So don't say
I enjoy naps a lot. Believe me, that's the only one that moms everywhere like, yes, I love naps. I would love to take more naps. I sacrifice many things, including naps, in the name of having kids. But again, if you're living for naps, I don't know. Fat Conan saying B for Butterface. You get it, kitty. I love your cat. Mr. Q, I love my cat too, but he is a noisy little asshole.
I don't have purpose just because I don't have kids. How dare you?
No. I'm not saying you don't have purpose because you don't have kids. You're saying you don't have purpose because you don't have kids. Because when you provided your list of purposes, your purposes sound really, really, really bad and really, really sad. Like, the whole being sober one is really, really sad because you have to focus on being sober. Your purpose is being sober, which means you have a problem with being sober. See, I don't need to celebrate being sober. Being sober isn't my purpose because it's not difficult. It's built into the pie. That's like saying my purpose is breathing. No. Being sober isn't difficult for me. If I have an issue with chemicals, people are like, whoa, man, you got to cut off, you got to cut back. Totally can. Totally will. Hell, half the time most of my weed smoking now is for the show. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to this. And that's because I get to cheat with my friends at Hemponics. We already did our read. We're not doing another one. Let's close that out. So that lady is nutso. All right. Let's drop that out. And let's get over to this. We have a news story here. I don't know how I feel about this. Part of me feels good. Part of me feels bad because this could open up a very scary door. But in North Carolina, the state house, a 21-year-old college kid took down a 10-term incumbent in the North Carolina House. So it's kind of scary. We'll go ahead and just play the story. It worries the piss out of me. Just because, one, I want term limits. I want old people out of Congress. I do. I don't know how much I want to trust that guy, though, you know? Sounds like she is a self-centered one. I could be wrong. Foul mouth, absolutely not. How dare you doubt yourself? Self-centered, my limp dick. She is definitely self-centered. Did you just flip-flop there? Yes, I absolutely did. She's definitely self-centered. She said she doesn't want to have children. She thinks napping is an awesome activity, and these are what give her purpose. Again, I'm like, you find purpose in napping? I mean, if you list it, you could have easily said your career. I have no idea what it is, and you don't even have to say what it is. You could even lie. You could be like, I have a career that I love, and my career is my purpose, and having a child would interfere with my career. And you're absolutely right, because it would. Because as a woman, just biologically, having a kid takes a lot more out of you in the early stages than it does a dude. So career impact is pretty significant. So I get that. Sorry, Johnny, but it's funny. Your cat made the sound. Now my cats are looking around like, who's that? Where are they? Yeah, cats will do that. And kitty yodels like a professional. It's almost disgusting. We have a little under an hour left to go on the show. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Let's cover this one. She is a TikTok influencer. Awesome. So again, she doesn't have a purpose. Can't list the career then. All right, let's go. Your local election headquarters to talk about a 21-year-old being elected to the North Carolina House of Representatives in a primary.
Legislature Wyatt Gable, a student at East Carolina University, has taken a big victory in the Republican primary for NC House District 14. He's victorious over the longtime seat holder George Cleveland. The 21-year-old newcomer will
He stole this thing from a black man? Oh, wait. George Cleveland wasn't in Family Guy. I'm sorry.
In November's general election against Democratic candidate Carmen Spicer. Now, your side's Gabby Sartori is in the newsroom. Gabby, you spoke with Gable today, and this was a close race, wasn't it?
This election came down to the wire, and Gable took the victory by getting just 95 more votes than Cleveland. Gable tells me he's excited to represent the younger generation, seeking to have a voice in the legislature, and is ready to make an impact. A current junior at ECU, Gable decided to run in the District 14 election back in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. He felt the state legislature was turned into a fight for control and became contradicting.
And the biggest thing for me was my first year at ECU, you didn't get vaccinated for COVID, which I did not. You had to get tested every week, and if you didn't get tested, they turned off your ID, so I couldn't get food at the dining hall, things like that. And then the real big one was like, you got to wear your mask, bus, class, everywhere you go. But then you can go to the basketball game where there's 4,000 people and you don't have to wear one.
Gable pushes an agenda that prioritizes education and builds students for the workforce.
The biggest thing I want to focus on when I say things like that is, preparing students for the real world, like home economics, shop, auto repair, carpentry, things like that in the school system. Because a lot of people nowadays, they think if I don't go to college, I'm not going to amount to anything. There's so many other career paths, and I want to be able to give students the tools so they can succeed in life like that.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to let him get anywhere. You have what they call ideas that go against the narrative. Good luck, buddy. I bet she lets dudes bust nonstop. She got that plain... Oh... Or, dude, tubes tied, flat out ovaries removed. Who knows? Who knows? She lets dudes bust and she screams abortion when they do it. They're like, oh God, I gotta take. And she's like, no, just give it to me. Oh, abortion. I'm officially embarrassed for myself now for the abortion bit. Thank you, Landers, for giving me the fuel for that fire. Sarah Gilbert from Roseanne. Yuck, says Sandy Squatch. Oh, I don't know. Who's Sarah Gilbert from Roseanne? Is that what Mr. Q said? I think you might be behind in the show. Mr. Q or somebody else was the one who's like, I like so-and-so from Roseanne. And I, again, did not list who I would... Again, why does it have to come down to jerking it? Who I would jerk it to? What was it? The exact, was it sitcoms? Was it shows? I don't remember. Either way, someone was like, why is the answer the Olsen twins? And that just grossed me right the hell out. All right. Anyways, so do we have any more on, what was it? Gilbert something? Why are you holding an... This is in North Carolina, not Florida. Why are you holding an alligator with its jaw taped shut? I know the tape is for the safety thing of everybody else. Why are you holding that poor alligator getting manhandled for what reason? God only knows.
Cleveland has had 10 terms in the state house. Despite this, Gable felt no sense of intimidation.
I felt confident in my ideas, my platform, and thought I ran a very good race, so I wasn't intimidated in any way, but, I just think people...
I promised free applesauce and lunch boxes for everyone, and look, I want to like the guy, and if he says a thing like term limits or age limits in terms of politics, we're going to have a lot to like, but still, buddy, I mean, it's just the primary. Easy. Loved my bits. Love my bits never die. Well, they move on. Foulmouth, Sandy Squatch, are you going to take that Johnny said you're a little behind? Well, if she's behind in the show, if she's talking about the other bit, that's a statement of fact. That'll wipe Barack. Now look here. As a country, we need to come together and admit as one nation that, quite frankly, old people don't belong in politics. Yeah, no, that's a horrible Barack Obama. You're right. I hate myself for it. Let's go.
People were ready for a fresh face.
Holy shit, he sounds a lot more like Barack Obama than I do. Whoever said, is that a young Barack Obama or is that a white Barack Obama? You might actually be right. Did this guy promise no hurt feelings when they don't get their way? Who's he going to promise that to, though? No hurt feelings when they don't get their way. All right, I'm gonna rewind it just a bit because now I'm getting the white Barack thing. Because one, I thought it was just the picture. I was like, oh, you know what the white Barack thing is? The white Barack thing is the picture. No. The white Barack thing is the voice, which I tried to do, and now I'm a shit. Johnny, you know the woke kids. The woke kids. Oh, I don't know. I'm honestly guessing young people might have voted for him just because he wasn't umpteen million years old. I'll tell you right now. If I'm 21 years old and I'm voting, and in the area, again, this is for state senate, and this is the primary for state senate. So if I'm taking the time to vote as a young person, I'm voting because one of the people I'm voting for is a young person. But that's just my opinion. And again, this is the primary. It's not like he actually won the seat. It'll be interesting to see if he wins the seat or if a Democrat wins. I'll think, like, here it is. If the system is really like a party thing, they're going to be like, all right, hey, look. So, look, we don't like doing this, but how about we let the Democrat win just to get the note over to everybody else that picking younger is a bad idea. I don't know. I'd believe that, though. That's what you call job insurance. This chair's stupid. I love lumbar support, but can it stop wrinkling my shirt up? I already have very noticeable tits. They get worse when I have to, like, stretch and adjust. All right. Does he have a girlfriend with a wang? I have no idea.
Doing it in any way, but, I just think people were ready for a fresh face.
I did reach out to Representative Cleveland today, and he did not want to comment. As for Gable, it's full speed ahead, and all eyes are on November. In the newsroom, Gabby Sartori, 9 on your side.
All right, Gabby, thank you.
The reason that Cleveland couldn't respond is because she texted his people, and he still doesn't know how those work. So, but hey, guys, we've got about 45 minutes left in the program. We've got an hour's worth of content left and all of the overtime stuff. So we literally have a bevy of content to hit. And, yeah, we're going all the way till 5:30. Now, just so everyone knows, there is a very, very likely chance that Wednesday's start to the show will be late. We will do the show as soon as we get back. But the tuberculosis test is now in my arm. And I guess I'm supposed to get some bumps in the next few days if I have tuberculosis. But I have to go back in what is it? 48 hours or some such. Yeah, I'm going back Wednesday. So I go back Wednesday. They took so long at the appointment that I have to go back Wednesday at 1 p.m. So there to here. Who knows? We'll get the show prep before we head out. But it's gonna be to quote some. It's gonna be tight, like snare drum, like dolphin's butthole watertight. I failed that test. I had to take meds for 6 months. Fat Conan. I'm really, 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 really hoping that I don't fail this test. Because 4 to 6 months of meds for me are going to be a problem, because I'm betting a lot of the meds you took are like antibiotic. It's a bacterial infection. Good news, it's not TB. Bad news, you have fish monkey chicken AIDS. Oh, no. Oh, dude, I'm going to have to go to Aaron. I'm going to be like, dude, I got to quit the show. And he'll be like, but why, Johnny?
Coach, I've got AIDS.
And then we're both going to cry and then probably F. And I'm going to give him AIDS and then he's going to give it to April. And we're all going to die. But at least you know Centricare is the best. Oh, God, why did you bring that up? I got through the whole show without talking about it. I literally, You cannot spell incompetent without Centricare. They call me at the worst possible time to schedule the appointment. They ask me what time I have available. I say end of the week, Wednesday through Friday, early morning especially, and they said, okay, how does Monday at noon work for you? And I'm like, that's exactly not what I said. And so then I'm like, well, I guess we'll take it because it made it sound like I didn't really have a choice. I show up to where they said that was the wrong side of the hospital. I go to the right side of the hospital. I'm still there a little bit early, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for my appointment. I'm sorry I'm late. They're like, oh, you're not really late. They then make me wait about 45 minutes. 45 effing minutes to get in to give me a shot after everything else, like, I'm like, okay, I've been here for almost an hour. It's just supposed to be an injection, and I got to go. So, yeah, we'll see how fast that goes. Hawk Freeman, Twitch is gay and white. Wow. Thank God you have the beauty of Rumble. Landers, I agree. Squeeze your tits together, Johnny. Give us a show. What? I'm not squeezing my tits, agree. Agree, don't care about your doc appointment, normie shit. Shake them jugs, boy. I don't know. Hawk Freeman, I don't know who promised jug shaking. I've never shaken the jugs. So, and we aren't starting today. Not saying I'm above it. I'm just saying today ain't your day for that request. All right, so that's our second hour stories that we got all that stuff up. We've got 40 minutes left in the show. And there we go, there. All right, so our third hour stories. Let's drop the audio down quick. Is it cold in here? We see your nips. No, you don't. They're below the screen. They're right there. So you do not see the nips. I have to do that. I have to adjust the shirt and straighten it out. Then you can see the nipples. But nope, otherwise you don't. So let's, the audio's down. We've got a story about Harry and Meghan visiting a family in, visiting victims in Uvalde. A surprise victim. Watch Harry and Meghan surprise victim's family in Uvalde. What does that do? And am I wrong, but is that like kind of like a dog shit thing, especially to do it with like cameras and press? Because we're going to watch like a press piece on this. I'm like, if you want to just like, hey, we want to meet these people and talk to these people or whatever, you don't. Oh, fall in the grate. Body of a god, chiseled abs and all. No. I will say the arms are pretty jacked. The arms are, but I mean, when that is a motion for. Anyways, sweater puppies, the male version of sweater kittens. Nice gendering. Well, alrighty. Well, it's time you start. You got some oil? Let's see them sweater puppies shine. Oh, if only we had the time. Okay, so we've got that stupid story. Let's load the other ones. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Oh, boy, I might want to get to this one first. We have a Lebanese woman who set the internet ablaze with a post, a video, and then we have news from Ottawa. They're apparently it's a school board thing that scares me because it's a trend that could come over here. It takes participation trophies to a whole new low, and that scares the crap out of me. Then we have the Thailand. There's an island in Thailand named Phi Phi. The Phi Phi Islands. They have not enough water and too much marijuana. I was hoping for a video story on this. We might do this one later because that's boring. So screw that noise. All right, and then, here's the one. AI dolls to help lonely South Korean elderly women and watch them. AI dolls to tackle loneliness of South Korea's elderly. That is, and again, watch them? So somebody's monitoring grandma on the doll? What if grandma starts getting real inappropriate with the, well, I suppose somebody's watching, but then what if they like it? Oh, my God. And an airliner under investigation after pilots fell asleep mid-flight for nearly 30 minutes. Oh, my God. And then a video of that skimming me off. So an Indonesian airliner, they fell asleep for about 30 minutes and kind of accidentally just let the plane just go. So there's a weird thing. I was going to talk about that, but instead we have a United Airlines flight skids off Houston runway. I think that'll be more interesting, and it's a video, so we might go to that. I think he was talking about the blonde, not who I was thinking of. Oh. I don't know. All right, so there we go. There we go. Oh, plane pilot fell asleep. It's up. Audio's down. We're good, and stickers are back and all that fun stuff. Hooray. So the airline thing is there. Let's go to this. That's that. The Harry and Meghan thing. We're going to do this quick. If it's boring, we'll cut out fast. But I think this is I feel like this is a total fucking attention grab. Like they need to make some headlines and get themselves established somehow. So they thought, hey, let's go see the victims of the Uvalde massacre. Again, if it was like paparazzi footage. But I think we're about to watch them meet, like, watch Harry and Meghan surprise the victims. Like the whole thing's set up, which is why it's probably super douchey and cringy. And I have the audio down for the ad, because the ad's probably nice and terrifying. What's nice and terrifying? The blonde, not who he's thinking of. Nice and terrifying.
Family simply said that it was a beautiful visit. And I do just want to start with Irma Garcia. This is a teacher, someone who'd been a teacher for 23 years and was one of the 2 teachers and 19 students
and
that were
it's
killed
sad
that day
that she
at
was
Robb
killed
Elementary.
at that thing and over that stuff.
Her husband also died just 2 days later of a heart attack. So, of course, this is a family that had gone through a lot. And this family also says that they've received the support of Harry and Meghan since the shooting, that they have been in touch. And this time around, Irma's nephew, his name is John Martinez, he told CNN that his mom received a call from Meghan saying that she was coming to visit. This is after she spoke at South by.
All right, so we're watching it. I don't care about. Are we gonna get to the part where we watch this? I want to see the watching part, because surprise the family, the victim's family, with a birthday cake. Okay, they've kept in touch since the shooting. Where do we get to the? Okay, there's this. I was gonna say I was gonna call this an attention seeking. I'm gonna have to eat my dick on this one. This looks like they're just actually doing a nice thing.
Saying happy birthday together. But the most important thing here is that the family said that Harry and Meghan spent quite a bit of time speaking to Irma and Joe Garcia's kids, talking to them about the future, talking to them about their plans and what they want to do. And they said they spoke to them at length. So again, this was the whole family coming together with Harry and Meghan, and it was very special for them.
All right. I think it's less of an attention grab. I'm going to say less of, but still. Hawk Freeman, sorry about the death. Here's some cake, right? They're completely tactless. We're here to, to celebrate a birthday. Obviously, a few less birthdays to celebrate in this family. Am I right? It's nice to celebrate somebody's birthday. One more, every day above ground. Oops. Oh, sweet. They brought them a death cake. No, it was a birthday. I bet they farted on it before they gave the poor some cake. Oh, Landers. Look, I think that Meghan Markle, more than Prince Harry or whatever, are kind of some drama-causing, attention-seeking a-holes overall. And I was willing to call this that, but it wasn't like a set-up thing. It was like somebody filmed it with their phone, and I don't know. It's not quite the same. Meghan Markle really likes her own farts. I have no idea. I need a clip of her saying this somewhere reported, or it can't even be remotely believed. She jars her own farts, not to sell, but to enjoy. Again, Bobby Bologna, these seem like outlandish accusations that I would need some evidence of. I have no proof to validate your claims that Meghan Markle loves the smell of her own farts. I have no proof of that whatsoever. Therefore, I would never support the idea that Meghan Markle loves the smell of her own farts. I have no idea. There's a fart catalog on Reddit. Really, now we can trust it. It's Reddit. Reddit to the rescue. I read it. It said she loves the smell of her own farts. Okay. Alrighty, so we've got about a half hour left in the show. I don't know if we're going to cover the Ottawa story because it's a written one, and it's about letting people who didn't actually graduate go in the ceremony with their classmates. It's an interesting one because I actually have a brother that this relates to a lot, and I don't know. No Pen 15 buys canned farts. All right, well, I need No Pen 15 fathead in here to tell me that he buys canned farts, and then, again, I think you might have gotten had. I need Meghan Markle saying something about canning her own farts. Look, do I think that Amaranth sells her own farts? Yeah. She said so much. Do I think she actually farted in those jars? No. Bet somebody did. At any rate, let's get over to something a little bit different. So there were a lot of comments to this video, but alrighty, okay. So we've got a few things. High value American. Okay, that's whatever. I want to see. All right, I have no idea that every red-blooded man makes a crush on her, whether they admit it or not. I don't know. I'm guessing so. We're gonna go to this. This lady has gotten people very, very upset at the video. All right, the video that started it all. Let's go to this. There's like a whole trend of this. This is a bigger thing than I thought. All right.
Good morning.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do. This is a bigger thing than I thought. So we're gonna get rid of the story from the news thing because we're not even gonna bother talking about that. And then what is this? The Thailand story. That's also gone because we've got a half hour left, and I feel like we're gonna be going after maybe these three, but we're gonna start with this one. All right, so we have a Lebanese woman who posted a video on TikTok. It started a lot of crap, and it's caused a whole thing. Vag candles were great when they were explosive. I mean, I made the candle come. Oh. Hey, somebody call Gwyneth Paltrow. If these candles are based off your vagina, then you gotta meet me, man. I lit that fire and baby, this thing exploded. I don't even have to undo my pants and you're gonna lose it right then and there. Anyways, let's go over to this lady. And I imagine toenail clippings are way more sexy and easier to collect. Ew. Mufferod Joe. I'm not doing Mufferod Joe. I've got things to do. There is a fart catalog. We covered the fart catalog right now. All right, so we're rereading. Let's get back in. Okay, now I'm going to say right now she is a very attractive. This Lebanese lady is very pretty, and I'm sure she's about to instill a whole bunch of reactions from you guys. But let's go to the video and try to just judge her on the context of her words, not just the shapeliness of her face, body,
Morning,
and
y'all.
bosom.
Quick update on the house because I've been pretty terrible about giving y'all these. We took a little break for noodling season and to put out boxes now that it's dried in. We can do it at our own pace. But here she is. We're going to stain all that wood a darker brown, and the shutters, when we get that on, we'll have handrails, of course. There's the carport over there. Quick run through. All these trusses are going to be exposed, and we're going to have...
and you're listening to 80s music. Where is the thing where she starts, this chick is intense? This is that noodling girl. Again, apparently I have seen her on TikTok. She is from Georgia or something. Yeah, I guess this was supposed to be something about Lebanese women. Look at her huge man tits. Gross.
Have old tin in the ceiling. Got Daddy and Paul up there working on a wall we're gonna put up for the upstairs office. And we got Def Leppard playing in the background, of course. Back porch, beautiful view. And then the walkway to the carport.
All right, so
I'll try to be better about these. But
Tier 100, she can stain my wood a darker brown anytime. Hooey hooey.
thank you, Egg Picker, for the 100 bits. She sounds Australian. No, dude, again, I don't. And yeah, she does do some noodling stuff. I want to know how this started a whole Lebanese thing.
Off, we the people holsters. Hope y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Good morning, y'all.
All right, we the people holsters. So she seems American. What is the Lebanese thing? This accent needs to be illegal, and women should be banned from doing manual labor like this. There's nothing feminine about American women. American women are literally men. So Samaria, who is Samaria? So Samaria is not this person. That video is the one that...
Quick update on the house.
I'm going to tell you right now, I thought she was the Lebanese lady. And I'm going to tell you right now, that lady's hot, dude. I'm sorry. She's building... Look, I'm going to say this. Ugly as fuck house. Building an ugly as fuck house. I like a girl that can help mend a fence and feed cows. Look, yeah, this chick is hot. Why? So this isn't the person. This is Hannah Barron 96. If that's your birth year, let's see, that would mean, yeah. So no, that wouldn't work. That's a shame. Let's hope it's just a random number. All right, so this is the video that got all the hubbub. Where is pitched my tent? Okay, so that is American women are literally men. That accent is fine, first of all. All right, so then her next post will go to the next one. All right, so her next post is Lebanese women are literally perfect. They are actually feminine, unlike estrogen deficient American women who hold the record for highest testosterone levels in the world. That's only because we allow so many trans to compete. That's not quite accurate. Again, crappy TikTok videos, but let's see, can I maximize this? Are you getting married or are you just a model? Because again, you're not unattractive. Yeah, Lebanese women might be beautiful, but I know why you're reaching out to the American men, because Lebanese men are goddamn gorillas. Let's go back. Is this supposed to be an actual wedding or just a photo op thing? This looks like an actual wedding. Yeah, all right, so Lebanese women are so super duper beautiful, and you married that Gomer pile? Oh, just looks expensive and useless. Yeah, I feel like if you need to brag about this, you're a vapid whore. Like, don't get me wrong. Do you look good? Yeah. But do you have anything other than the fact you look good? Nah. So if you get pregnant and have a few kids and kind of go out in a few ways, I'm gonna bet you're a real ugly person inside and out. All right, so what is this craziness? Again, you, this is your definition of, you poor, crazy Lebanese woman. All right, let's see. What was the other video? Was the other video just, or was it a picture? Oh, there's a slider. So let's go over to this. Okay, so again, this is like wedding stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to play that because I don't care. So let's escape that. Let's close this and find out what the responses were. First of all, readers added context to her first post and posted, estrogen varies by many factors. Average national age, weather, and diet can change levels. There is no evidence that USA has lower estrogen or hold the record for highest female testosterone. High estrogen is linked to infidelity and breast cancer. Normal levels are preferred. So you just said with your post, oh, I guess you didn't say that you have the highest estrogen because again. So that logic, trans should have higher cancer rates. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. All right, so
Fuck off.
Samara, high-value American men should become passport bros. They deserve better than the filth they are limited to in their own country. Let's see the filth we're limited to in our own country. Again, this is Hannah Barron. I don't know why. Why do you want to go after Hannah Barron? Why the filth there? I'm going to start a countdown. I'm going to hit the play button and then my bong. And I'm going to bet by the time this video finishes, there's going to be at least 2 to 3 comments about how this chick is hot and they wish that she would play with their noodle.
Everybody asks if we hurt these fish when we catch them. Well, for one, we put that zip tie in there. I don't know, we've been doing it for years. This is probably one from this year, but obviously the fish is fine. The way I grab them is when they come up and bite me, I grab them with this hand. That's why I always get chewed up here. And then I run this arm between their gill and their gill plate. When they're this big, you can run it between without hurting the gills. Because see, it's between the gills and the gill plate. Arm goes through, gills are not messed up because all the pressure is going on that gill plate. The fish is fine. We'll turn her loose. Sorry, Mr. Mark, I know you want to eat some, but this is a big female. We got to turn her loose.
I hear you, baby.
And then maybe catch her again someday like we've caught her before. We'll probably even put another zip tie in her so we know we caught her twice. Appreciate y'all.
All right, doesn't that hurt the fish,
Everybody
though?
ask if we hurt these.
Again, appreciate y'all. She's doing a manly thing and it's bad. The op probably is jealous. Turn her loose. Turn her loose. All right, again, catfishing. That, again, do you disagree? Your thoughts? Oh, God, she posted... She posted a poll. American women were 72.5% most physically attractive. So I don't know what the heck. This lady seems fucking nuts, and I don't know her obsession with Hannah Barron. I have a growing obsession with Hannah Barron, but that's because, again, I'm like, hey, that's not half bad. She completed her own she completed her cell phone with the poll. Okay, so let's show the pictures of the poll. So she put up a poll asking people who they felt was most physically attractive. And spoiler alert, let's take my camera off. Levantine women, I don't know who the heck that is. That's 5.5%. Eastern European women, 22%. And American women, 72%. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, boy. And then someone else put up a comment with this this video and says, yeah, I don't know, this seems pretty straightforward to me. Yeah, again, this girl's got just a cute little demeanor. I could fuck with this all day. This chick says high maintenance in every way possible. And very much acts like she deserves it, like, just for existing. So, yeah, you're ugly. Ovaltine women are gorgeous. Ovaltine? Ovaltine women? Is that an actual thing? Is there an Ovaltine woman? All right, so we have more about, I'm guessing, whatever. Every red crush on her, whether they admit it or not. Again, which way straight men? Yeah, again, it's just, again, everybody really, really burning on her. So I don't think we're going to continue with that. I feel like we're done with there. Did he died? What? What do you mean, did he died? Bobby Bologna. Can she even do what she's doing in her own country? What do you mean? Did she do it doing in her own country? We can't see him. Oh, the camera's off. Jesus, I forgot the camera was off. I switched it back, and I forgot the camera's off. Did he die? Yes, just because you can't see me. My voice is coming from beyond the grave, just like me. All right. Anyways, we've got 15 minutes left in the program. We've got a couple of other things that we can play. That one was fun, and I now have a new crush in life. That's kind of cool, and I love seeing the numbers this high at the end of the show. That's kind of awesome. That's kind of awesome, he said with a voice crack. All right, so let's get that done. That Lebanese chick, obviously not doing herself any favors. Airline or we were going to do the Houston Airlines skidding off a runway. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to read the subtitles for this video, but we're about to watch a video that is about AI dolls that are to help tackle loneliness of South Koreans' elderly. To solve the loneliness epidemic, a Korean-based company has launched an AI...
Fuck off.
No, Fat Conan. I would love to bail right now and go play a little bit of World of Warcraft before my daughter comes down and we hang out, because quite frankly, I have a severe addiction problem to World of Warcraft. But I've promised you guys about 15 more minutes. We're going to do this story, and we're going to talk about Korean elderly people and their need for a very creepy-looking AI doll to keep them company. And then I'm going to do those things. All right, so let's go ahead and... Oh, what the... Johnny, come back, sugar tits. We're sorry. Samara has been watching FNF, LOL. Your stream keeps fucking up, bud. Does it? Does it? I haven't had... Have I been notified about... I have no notifications of dropped frames. So... I don't know. Stream has been perfect here, says Fat Conan. Yeah, it's people over on the Rumble saying the stream has been fucky. Yeah, I saw it just freeze for a second there. Just randomly going through it. I also sadly, I don't know if it's the MS or what, like loosening this eye, but like it's sad. I'm looking droopy-eyed. Ugh. Anyways, let's get to this creepy AI doll thing. So the loneliness epidemic is going to be solved with this AI companion doll for seniors, showcased at the Mobile World Congress at the end of February. Hyodoll unleashed the $1,800 robot doll, which they say will bring emotional support to the elderly throughout their day. With a slightly creepy exterior, the doll is home to a mobile communication module, processor, various sensors, and speakers. It's powered by large language model-based artificial intelligence and can hold full conversations. I want to see this doll.
자식들에게 패기치고 싶지 않다며.
All right, I'm going to have to take my camera off the screen so we can do this properly, because I'm going to have to pause this. It's called Little Friends. The future is big gay. Oh, no. LLM is what people should think an AI is. Okay. Okay, Fat Conan. She looks realish.
자식들에게 패기치고 싶지 않다며.
My grandma insists on living alone and not to trouble her children. Well, you guys could live with her or, like, you know, stop by. The loneliness epidemic sounds very self-enforced.
홀로 사는 것을 고집하시는 우리 할머니. 그런 할머니가
I'm always concerned about my grandma. One day I walked in and she was dead. So I prepared a surprise gift for my grandma. Is it a vibrator? Because that's what she needs right about now.
할머니를 위한 깜짝 선물을 준비했어요.
It's my little boy. He's not so little anymore. And, like, seriously, were you always this small lady, or are you just shrinking? This lady bought a sex doll. No, the son bought a... I don't think it's a sex doll. I don't believe the robot is meant for pleasure. Oh, candies.
이쁘죠, 할머니? 할머니 얘가 말도 하고.
This is another me. It will take care of you like I do. That's not creepy at all. And it's got literal, like, instruction things on its ears. This thing looks like a child's toy. Send her a creepy robot. He didn't just send her a creepy robot. He hand-delivered it. Why the fuck it looked like Chucky? Egg Picker, I don't know if you know this, but we're in the 12th circle of hell. Of course it looks like Chucky. It's Asian Chucky. He's already a rocksmith. No. This is another me. It will take care of you like I do. It's, again, super creepy that we have the reading ear and the exercise ear and the creepy face. So this is another you, huh? Let me tell you, when you were a kid, you were a lot whiter than you are now. Why are we whitewashing the North Korean lady's doll? The doll should have a relatively... Fat Conan just did it.
대신에 할머니를 돌봐줄 인형이에요.
그렇게
Grandma and little friends started living together. Oh no, does she have a whole collection?
할머니, 오늘도 좋은 아침이에요. 저는 밤새 할머니가
How is your feeling today? All right, so the moment that she wakes up, this doll just starts harassing her. Oh boy. Oh boy.
너무 보고 싶었어요.
작은 친구는
Little friend says good morning to my grandma instead of me. Yeah, but it's not your voice or anything. It's, again, creepy, crazy doll that also, I'm sure, totally isn't some sort of weird government wormhole into your house. You know, in case you're too old to have a computer or something with a webcam, then Uncle... Well, I suppose they don't have Sam in South Korea. Uncle Charlie? I don't know. Anyways, can keep an eye on you, and that way they, this way it's like, well, how do we get the old people? Let's give them a doll that tells them, hey, how are you feeling today?
할머니, 약 드실 시간이에요.
Don't forget to take your pill after lunch, and remember, always obey the government.
할머니 약 드실 시간도 챙겨드립니다.
약은 규칙적으로 드셔야 효과가 크대요.
Medicine is more effective when you take it regularly. And remember, your government overlords don't want to have to kill you.
잊지 말고 챙겨 드세요.
She keeps... If the batteries die on this child, you will break... Oh, I'm off the screen. If the batteries die on this child, you will break this woman's heart. She will die all over again if something happens to her little friend. If she accidentally puts him in the washing machine. Was fill some holes. Be sure to pay your taxes. Aaron needs one of these. Oh, no. Come on, Grandma. Let's sign up for the maid program now. It's time, right? How creepy could these messages get?
할머니, 저랑 같이
Oh, Jesus. Grandma, it's time to move. Oh, no. You were so right. Oh, God, no. It's time to move, Grandma. One last time.
건강해지는 체조예요. 왼팔을 위로 뻗고.
Oh, he means exercise. Holy Jesus, I thought he meant it's time to move. I've made some arrangements for your final destination. But, okay, so the doll reminds her to exercise. Couch potato there doesn't do a goddamn thing. This explains a lot. They're going to turn her into Soylent Green. She's driving, says Bobby Bologna. God, I hope not. If you're going to get behind the wheel, just for the love of God, open your eyes. They're going to turn her into Soylent Green. This explains a lot. All right, we got to go. Boom.
작은 친구는 할머니 심심하실 때
When Grandma is bored.
왼팔을 아래로 뻗어주세요. 잘하셨어요. 우리 이제 매일 빼먹지 마요.
Says the doll who doesn't do anything. Little Friends provides exercise guide, brain quiz, and various program. Can we get somebody to work on these English translations? Little Friends provides exercise guides, brain quizzes, and various programs. That's a better... Various program is a various program.
같이 운동해요.
Please tell me he's been disowned and that the Little Friends has now taken his place in the will. I want this man to have been replaced by the doll. I want him to find out that the doll is now more important than he is. That's how this comes full circle. God, it better happen. Grandma has not been... Grandma... Wait a minute, what? That's creepy as shit. I really wish I had the jigsaw. Actually, I do. Okay, so first of all, let's get my camera off the screen. Let's get back over to this, and let's hit play and pause it really, really quickly here. Grandma has not been active for the last 10 hours. Please say hello to her. I'm worried, man. You put your oh no, I don't have it. I have the game over one. I don't have I want to play a game. I need to get that because that would have been funny for this, a jigsaw joke. All right, so Grandma hasn't moved for 10 hours. Please say hello to her. That's a very polite way to be like, Grandma might be dead. If Grandmother's activity has not been detected, Little Friend sends an urgent message to her family. Grandma, where have you been? I'm really worried about you. Oh dear, I took care of my friend sick and I was not all there. She definitely needs Little Friends as well. Oh, of course. She needs Little Friends.
Play a game.
Thank you. That would have been fun. Yeah, dude. I just want someone hacks the Little Friends and starts telling Grandma to do fucked up shit. Like, Just remember, Grandma, you can live forever if you just drink the blood of newborn babies. And she'll be like, wait a minute, what? That's an option? Don't forget 420. We already did 420. Oh, don't forget 420. God damn it. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, we already did it. I actually hit it right on time. Don't forget 420, Grandma.
할머니가 보고 싶을 때 메시지를
Anytime I can send voice messages via smartphone app. Grandma, how have you been? Please take the pill and work out regularly with little me. I'll visit you this weekend. Miss you, Grandma.
나도 우리 강아지 너무 보고 싶다. 저는 할머니가 세상에서 제일 좋아요. 사랑해요. 나도 너가 있어서 너무너무 좋아요.
How lonely is this lady that doll... Again, if anything happens to that effing doll, that lady is going to just die. Okay? That doll is important to her now. Seems like a horrible idea. At any rate, we didn't have any crazy hype trains or anything, which is fine. A little bit lower, slower day. All good. We're going to wrap it up, get going. Before we... Oh, no. Why? Fat Conan, that doll vibrates when it gets happy. I hope not. I suppose they can have pets. They'll just end up cooking them. Oh, Mr. Q. Mr. Q. It's their version of Lifeline. It's just, it seems a little creepy. It seems a little creepy. That's all I'm saying. AI dolls, give them to your grandma. Seems a little creepy. I'm not going to feel bad about that. I'm not going to feel bad about that take. At any rate, we have to, Seattle traffic be like, oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Anyways, that was fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We love seeing everybody that we had today on Rumble. Nice numbers all day on Rumble. That was a good time. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow with another super fun show from 2 to 5:30. Wednesday's show will be a late start, but we'll get in here and we'll do it as soon as we goddamn can. But like I said, probably a late start. Until then, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been awesome. You know the deal. And we'll be back again tomorrow. So take care, everyone. You know, do your stuff. Take them down. See, it's a reference. It's a show. It's a movie. It's, what are you, an uncultured ass? It's a movie.
Fuck you. What the fuck? Fuck. Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you two fucking butts? Fuck. Game over, man. Game over. I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.